Oh my god, did something happen? Oh my god. What is happening? What is happening? My head is
always happens while we're live.
I went live on a Tuesday
real.
night.
What the fuck? Aquarius!
Camera on, looking rough, hair ain't right. Chat was chill till somebody zoomed in.
Where did you go?
Saw that bottle sitting there beside the gin. Now the comments rolling faster than the stream delay. Hey, yo, Twisted, what you doing, bro? All day trying to play it off like I didn't know, but the whole damn internet stole the show. I said, wait, it ain't what you think, boys. Calm down, chat, stop making noise. But it was too late. Clips hit every damn site. Now baby, all twisted overnight. Baby, all sitting on the desk again. Baby, all now the memes will never end. Chat going wild like a wrestling crowd. Spamming all emojis way too loud. Baby, all can't escape the allegations. Fueling all the conversations. One little bottle changed my whole damn life. Now I'm getting cooked every single night. Some folks got trophies, some got fame. I got baby oil attached to my name. Could've hit the bottle out of camera view, but honestly, the memes are funny too. Now every stream somebody gotta ask, Twisted, got lotion in the flask? Even Reaper laughing can't defend my case. I'm out here getting flamed all over the place. Next stream, I'm putting 20 on the shelf. If they gonna meme me, I'll meme myself. Turn the joke around, now the crowd goes nuts. Baby oil king in the super chats. Baby oil, legend of the webcam glow. Baby oil, every stream the viewers know. Can't kill the joke, so I joined the ride. Now the bottle got more fame than my life. Baby oil, raise it high and sing along. Internet jokes live way too long. If you're gonna crash out, do it with style. Baby oil memes gonna last a while. Once upon a midnight dreary. Yeah. They counted me out. But the raven said, nevermore. Twisted! SMF. Twisted! SMF. And still standing. Middle fingers to the doubters. Same fire, same soul, still standing while the weak lose control. Raven wings over every stream, built this life from a broken dream. No fake masks and no disguise, just real ones watching the rise. Twisted SMF. Twisted SMF. Everybody screaming loud tonight. Nevermore, we stand and fight. Nevermore, hey, nevermore, hey. Throw the devil horns high above. This is family chaos blood. Nevermore, hey, nevermore, hey. Like the stream and drop membership. Welcome to the apocalypse. Twisted SMF. The raven never dies. Nevermore.
Ooh, oh, okay. Oh shit, I'm already screwed up. Oh lordy. All right. I was looking at the other end on the other monitor, forgot where it was. Microphone on. Yes, microphone is on. Okay, we're good. All right. Welcome everybody. Hello, people from Nevermore Queens. I am TwistedSMF. I have been around for fucking quite a while. Me and Gemini, we have known each other, God, since VBU days. Since them being Becky Boop, and all that. Yeah, we known each other that damn long. That's how we met, was from Becky Boop Universe. He had a little show before Becky's show. And he just was getting started himself. I think he got his monetization from starting with Becky. I think that's where his monetization started, if I remember right. So yeah, me and him go way back, and me and him never fought. We had one little tiff, but from my perspective, I had a right to be mad at him. Because it's just like the Nevermore Network. I was all in. Like I told him this morning. I said, dude, I'm all in with both hands, both feet, and dick if needed be. I'm all the fuck way in. And I was like, that was Wonderland. I was like it with I was even with Becky Boop. I was like it. Let's go. Let's kick this fucker. Let's get going. And then this shit went south every damn time I joined a fucking network. Shit just goes to hell. And I'm caught in the crossfire of it. And that's what's happening now. I have to kind of address this because it is the elephant in the room. I was eating earlier. Sorry. It is the elephant in the room, so I guess I should address it. Just get it out of the fucking way. Because I'm sure people might have been asking or talking to us behind the scenes. Hey, did you hear about this? Blah, 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 blah. So let's just get it out of the way. Yes, me and Ron got into it today. Bad. Why? Because it pissed me off. Anybody knows me. I don't get pissed off. I don't crash out. I don't do any of that sort of thing. I don't do it because I fucking enjoy it. It ain't content to me. If I'm pissed, I'm fucking pissed. And I popped the fuck off. I did. I lost my fucking temper. I fucking had it. I didn't tell Gemini this because I didn't want to upset it because me and him are actually friends. And I didn't want to tell him this because I didn't want him to get the wrong idea. Hey, everybody. I didn't want him to get the wrong idea. And so at that particular time, I was so mad. I calmed myself down. I learned that from Reaper. Don't make no rash decisions. Just calm down, So that's what I did. But at the time, I was so fucking pissed off, I almost left both networks. That's how mad I was. Because I'm in the crossfire of this shit. And I also knew when I did that, Gemini would have, me and Gemini are actually friends offline. We're actually friends. That would have made him feel like shit And and they would call it, they just like, I'll calm down. I'll figure this shit out and we'll get through it. I don't want to get into all the details about that. All I can just say, there was some bullshit accusations thrown around because I'm in the middle. Just like, I'm in Ron's Discord and I'm in Gemini's Discord. I'm over here doing the MMORPG shit. So obviously now, before I tried to keep out of it, because it seems like it was mostly, mostly the admins and the moderators and, the people who run this shit, they were fighting. The hosts were kept out of it. So I was just like this, I'll just keep my mouth shut, let things run their course. I'll keep out of it. But as soon as I see my name brought up and accusations thrown my way when I didn't fucking do anything, yeah, your boy got a little pissed off. But like I said, show me the fucking screenshots if I did the said shit that people said I did. Because, yeah, they don't exist. I don't need to do petty shit. I don't need to show stuff just to fuck with somebody. Do memes on somebody just to fuck with them because I'm pissed off at them. I don't need to do that shit. I'm above that. I'm better than that. I only did it with Stallion. If you were Christian, you're being kind of a hypocrite. You did that with Stallion. No. You remember when I said it, I said I wanted to end things with Stallion on my last video that I did. I wanted to say, hey, Stallion, fist bump has been real. Thank you for the memories we had together. Sorry this didn't work out. And I was going to end it there. But when it went past me and him, and I started to hear it now that it's out in the open, and I started hearing this shit about Lucy and all this shit he was doing behind the scenes when he's supposed to be an owner/admin of our network, and he's messing around behind the scenes. I had to address that shit because that shit pissed me off. It's supposed to be a little professionalism a little bit. Yeah. So I had to address that, and I asked Reaper about it. I said, should I just leave it alone? Should we address it? She said, hell no. Let's address that shit because that pisses me off too. I mean, I was the manager of the motherfucker. I was like, okay. So we addressed it. Lady Reaper. All right. Please, nobody, I'm asking you for me. We're all friends here. I'm asking you for me. Don't get Lady Reaper involved in this shit. Let's leave her out of it. She's innocent of it, all of it. I have talked to her about today. The Twisted Reaper show.
Anyone that has a YouTube channel and finds the need to tell their subscribers how to fucking think and how to act must have subscribers that are little children, all right?
I fucking love that one. People subscribe so that'll keep playing. I fucking love that one. Twisted Reaper show, we're probably on hiatus. I told her, this is from me. I told her this. I don't want to put you in the middle of this shit. That is the last thing I want to do is ruin our friendship. I don't think that's fair to you. And I think right now, just, you need some time. You got some shit going on anyway, as she said. And we'll just take a little break right now. Let this shit cool down a little bit. Because everybody's in their fifties, as they say now, so we'll just put it on pause a little bit, put the brakes on, we'll get back to it. So me and Reaper's fine, we're not like we're not talking to each other or anything. Everything's great. It just she's got a friendship with Ron, it dates back a lot of years. And I don't want to put her in that position. I don't want to put her word, you go tell him I said this, and then she's like, you're in the wrong. Like, well, go tell him I don't want to put her in the middle of shit. So this fight is between me and me, Ron, only. That being said, I told you, I told Katrina earlier in her chat, I had some business to take care of. I got to get it out of the way, damn it. Okay, I have banned Ron and all my anything I can ban him on. He is banned. He's banned from this channel. I blocked him so that way I don't see his fucking shit. He don't see mine. I haven't banned him on Discord yet because there's no need to. But I will if I have to. You know, like I was saying, when I'm pissed off and you piss me off and you push my button, I'm at Gemini. Me and him didn't talk to each other for like a fucking month. he was just as pissed at me as I was pissed at him. That's why me and him never fought. Me and him never fight. We're like two peas of the same pod. If I said that right. We got the same dumbass sense of humor. We got the same. We never fought. You know, so that's only. It's like we just think alike. Oh fucking no! Uh-oh, he let his sub right out. He busted. I did that too. I can't say shit too. I did the same thing. Well, oh shit! I've got him. I let my sub run out. He went, "You motherfucker." Sorry, I forgot. Well, let's get the goddamn Turtle WoW. I was playing Old Man WoW, and that was kind of fun. There's some shit going on with Turtle WoW. There's like 4 fucking versions so far. There's Cappy WoW, which is I think it's called Cabrera WoW. I'll call it Cappy WoW. And then there's Octo WoW. There's a new one. I forget the fucking name, but it was just announced today. There's like 4 different ones, but this one is a Chinese server. And to even register, I have to set my VPN to Hong Kong to even get in the motherfucker. I'm trying to get with OctoWow. But what I mean by trying to, I don't want to make. Wait a minute, what? I can't leave on that one. I've got it on Restream, but the damn chat's so damn small. You're fine, Sean. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get with OctoWow. OctoWow is one I was trying to get with. I might try to get with this one too. But what I mean by get with them, I mean making content for them, which means there'll be a lot more fucking views because there's a lot of World of Warcraft fans. And a lot of other creators are doing that. You know, they're getting on that bandwagon, and that's one reason why I decided to cover this, because there are so many people on that fucking server right now. It is fucking nuts. The only thing about Turtle WoW, what I don't like about Turtle WoW, it is based on the original, very first vanilla World of Warcraft client, which means it's not very user-friendly. You got to know how to do add-ons. You got to know how to do tweaks to the game to get it how you want it. Like, for example, it don't have auto loot, and you have to download a mod for the auto loot. That's how fucking dated that damn thing is. I mean, we're talking when WoW. You got to remember when WoW originally first came out, we had dial-up back then. Dial-up internet, if you can believe that, and we were playing World of Warcraft with it. That's how far that shit goes. I heard that the other day at dial-up saying, I was like, God, I'm old. I remember when I first heard that. I meant piss, not puss. I hate, if you're on a cell phone, I'm right there with you. I do so many goddamn typos. Gemini busts my balls all the time. I was like, what the fuck is that? Did I type something wrong? Oh, that motherfucker, I tried to say this. Come on, it's either them autocorrect fucks me in the ass, or I'm just, on my work phone, it's fine because the text field is real big and I can see everything perfect. But the people I work for are assholes, and they moderate the data on your cell phone, and I only allow so much data, and I have to use that for work. So I can't get on fucking YouTube and shit while I'm working. So I have to carry 2 cell phones in my damn pocket. I got my personal phone and my work phone. So like when somebody messages me on Discord or something, like asking me about something, I'm working. I sit there and I'm trying to read that little text box. And I do little typos. Literally type a proper word and it autocorrects me. Yeah, it sucks. I hate typing on a cell phone. I hate it. I've got a, what do you call that thing? Like a MacBook or I forget what they call it. That's what I usually do my orders with. I can use that as long as I got Wi-Fi. So, and I try to use that when I can. I forget what they call Mac. It's a MacBook. It's like one of them little, kind of looks like a Kindle. I forget what it's called. But yeah, I use that. That's what I use to write my orders with and shit. And I can use that, Discord. I've got Discord and, and everything on that. But I only can use that when I got a Wi-Fi. Now, my car, I can use it both ways. I can either use it. There's I got like a little monitor in my dashboard. And it's got the bells and whistles in it, Chrome, Discord, everything. So I can do everything in my car. I even got satellite internet in my car called the OnStar. And a lot of times I'm going way, way out in the, way fucking like holy shit way, out of my way. And sometimes I'll lose internet connection and I'll have to use my Wi-Fi in my car. Bill, I'm bad one. Let's get back to the fucking car. Fucking wow. This is probably where everybody's gonna leave, so that's fine. If you leave, that's fine. WoW's not for everybody, but I will say this is free. If you wanted to play it, I can. Shit. I need to link it, but it's a little. It takes a little bit to configure to play this one. You have to use a VPN. Use Hong Kong, in a server in Hong Kong with a VPN, but you only have to use that to register. Once you register, that's it. You don't have to use a VPN anymore. But it's a Chinese server. That's how you get in. But once you do that, you're fine. Let me start this up. I was gonna play a little bit of it today while I was fucking around, but they've been so much shit going on today. I was setting the stream up. Me and Gemini have been talking about stuff that I can't discuss. It's network related. This other stuff going on. Then I got into it with Ron and just that lost my feelings to want to play. And so yeah, it is what it is. That's the main screen there. And my password is, blocked off, so you can't, ain't that big a deal. Okay, here's my character here. I was fucking with it a little bit, but I was trying to get all the add-ons to work. I'll turn the music off here in a minute. Once I get loaded in here. That's good. I mean, I can use my tablet while charging, but I'd rather let it charge up. Yeah, tablet. Yeah, that's what I got, the tablet. Yeah, that's what I got. As long as I got Wi-Fi, yeah, I can do everything. I put that that thing out there over the chat so people can't see the chat. I need to make it a little bigger. Okay, somebody says something. I'm in a guild in this one. That way, in case somebody says something, I've got privacy. I was bad for that earlier, but I wasn't in the guild at the time, so it didn't matter. But anyway, there's a lot of people playing on this server. A lot of fucking people. I need to work on it a little bit. I know that if you're watching and you can't hardly see the text, my mom was pointing that out to me before. It's like, I'm watching you playing, but I can't read the damn text. It's too damn small. I will make that bigger. I just haven't had a chance to. I've been tweaking my UI as I've been going on. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. I often wonder why Gemini never tried this game. Because he likes playing Minecraft, and it's kind of, it's not like Minecraft at all, but I mean, the play style is similar, what I'm trying to say. I would try to, to see if you'd try to like it. You ain't gonna know until you try it. It's like me. I told him, I never played Minecraft. I need to start getting into that and trying it. What? Oh shit! I just remembered this. I talked to him about it before, and he loved the idea. Let me turn this off. Sound. Where's my sound? What the hell is sound? Control display. Okay. There we go. Looking right at it. There we go. Turn that bullshit off. Okay, I told Gemini this idea the other day. He's like, "Oh, dude, if you could do that, yeah, we could make some shit out of that." I've done it before, um, but I didn't really know what I was doing. And for one, I was playing with a bunch of other people, and they were being assholes. It wouldn't let me learn, and every time I tried to learn, they were killing my ass. In this particular game, when you're dead, they loot your shit. kind of like fucking what was you playing earlier? Mine went to shit. God damn it. Fuck it. Anyway, I was wanting to play Rust and get a Rust server going, and maybe all of us play on it. And then once me and everybody got used to it and know what we're doing, we started getting it'd be like another membership. But I was talking to Gemini about it. He said, "Yeah, that'd be cool. We made it like a membership perk, like for a certain amount of tier, you can play Rust with us." We're thinking outside of the box. What can we do to make more membership perks? What can we do to make people want to join, like outside of the Discord? We're thinking all kinds of crazy shit. We're working on it. But yeah, I was going to do it today, and I just flat forgot. And I started fucking with this damn server here. And then I got into it with Ron, and yeah, I just flat slipped my mind. But yeah, I'll look into doing that tomorrow. I've done it before, so I should be able to get it done tomorrow. I know how to do it. Just got to remember how I did it. And it'll be like this. This Turtle Owl stuff. It'd be like private server. It'll tie into the membership. Like the only way you can get into the server if you got a membership to Gemini. So I'll work on that tomorrow, hopefully. Oh yeah, and by people who've seen it, by the way, I just said fuck it because of Ron. Me getting into it, Ron. I know they're going to do it. So I said fuck it. I'm just going to embrace it. Fuck it. So I made a baby oil song roasting myself. And it turned out pretty fucking funny. So I was like, fuck it. And, I learned doing this. That's why I was trying to tell Little Fish a while ago. Because Gemini and Christina trying to talk her into streaming. And let me get back on my camera. Trying to talk Little Fish into streaming. And she's like, well, I don't know. And I was the same way. I was scared to death about being in front of the camera because people's going to make fun of me. I got no fucking teeth. I didn't get my teeth. That's the saddest thing? Because I watch my videos that I make, and I got teeth. So I'm like, God damn, I need to get my teeth fixed. Because I know, I watch my shit. And I said, God damn, I look so much better with fucking teeth. I've got to get some teethers. I was in the middle of doing it, but I don't know, 5, 6 years ago. I was in the middle of doing it, and I pussied out. I didn't go through with it. Oh shit! But yeah, I need to do that because I watch myself. Damn, I look so much better with fucking teeth. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to tell her. I said, look at me. I mean, I sit here and make a jackass of myself every fucking day. I mean, it's just, that's the one thing you learn doing this shit is that you can't take anything seriously. You can't. You can't let it get to you. But if you do, you'll break the fuck up. You just got to roll with it. It's like me with the baby oil. If I pitch the fit about a goddamn motherfucker, the goddamn baby oil means to be everywhere. So you just can't let shit bother you. It's just, people's going to fuck with you. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to talk shit about you like they did to me today. And there's 2 ways you handle that when people talk shit about you. You either confront it head on, like I did today. And if you're good at it, then you keep fucking doing it. But that's the one thing I'm not. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at talking shit. I'm not good at talking banter. I'm not, that's one thing of something I'm still working on. learning. I've got some good teachers, so I'm getting there. I haven't got there yet. My only thing is just with me just today, just my temper got the best of me because I didn't care for that fucking shit that pissed me off, and I let him fucking know it pissed me off. So that's what I'm trying to say. You know, that's what I was trying to tell Little Fish. Just fucking go for it. You know, I mean, I said, you know, look at me. There are times I maybe have 10 people come in here, show up, and watch my crazy ass. And that's 10 people I never had before. I mean, it's when you do this shit, that's something King was saying. It doesn't matter if you have 10. It doesn't matter if you have 100. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 people in here. You do a show for that one person that's watching you, and you just act like there's 1,000 people in here. King taught me that one. So, you know, I can learn, you know, I've said it before. And I was joking around with Gemini earlier. I said, fuck it. I'm addicted to it. I watch it all the time. Well, I watch Locale Pit. And then I watch King's Jester Scream. That's about the only 2 channels I watch. So I said, fuck it. And I joined back to LCU. And, you know, one thing is nice. It's nice to look at the fucking announcements. And because sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? What? And then I'm out in the damn Discord, so I couldn't look, you know, see what the hell's going on. So now it's not like I can look at the announcement now and I can get a better idea what's going on. Because I said there's 2 rules when it comes to the LCU. There's 2 rules. If it's in the announcements, that means it's pretty legit. Some about 90% truth in it. My other second rule, for those that are new here, if Michael Green, a.k.a. Kid Behind the Camera, is on a panel at any given point, beginning, middle, or end, it's a script. So, again, look on the members, look on the announcements. If it's on the announcements, then it's real. If it's not, it's a script. Rule number 2, if Kid Behind the Camera is on a panel at any given point, it's a script. Don't believe it. If you follow those 2 rules, LCU won't drive you crazy. So there are times I'm like, motherfucker. I was saying that the other day with that damn hacking shit or whatever the fuck Boogie thought he was being clever with. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening to that thing on my way home. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So I kept waiting. I said, well, maybe there's some payoff in the end, or something's going to happen at the end, or something in the middle of it. There's going to be some payoff here somewhere. I'm going to be worth my time and my trouble. So I'm sitting there watching, and I'm just driving along, waiting. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, the barking dog song's in there. Well, that's cool. And it's the whole song. That motherfucking barking dog. It's the whole song. I said, well, that's cool. I got that whole song in there now. So I'm sitting there listening, and I'm listening. And then it ended, I'm like, what the fuck was this shit? 45 minutes of my goddamn life, I could be jamming out the, you know, going down the road, just jamming out on the way home. I mean, what the fuck? You know, I was pissed off. Hell, I was more mad about that than I was just. I mean, I was like, what the fuck was this shit? It was insulting to anyone's fucking intelligence. What that was. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, he must think his fucking fans are absolutely boneheaded, retarded. I'm talking, it's by the grace of God that can take a piss and take a shit. That damn dumb. I mean, they're just, well, you know what, I think I'll donate $20 just because of the hell of it. That's, but that's just, I think that's what King thinks these fans are, just completely dense. Because if anybody believed that was an actual hack, like the Illuminati or what's the people with the skulls? So you would see their name pop up and be like a bunch of scribble, and it'd be like a skull, whatever the hell those people hacker name was. It was like some kind of, you know, shit like that. You know, like if anybody thought that you're a fucking retard. And now they're doing this bit now, like they're mad at Keem and taking over the LCU and all this shit. Who the fuck do you think you're fooling? That is my question. Who in the actual flying fuck do you think you're fooling with that shit? You're doing something, I guess. Keem is supposedly, officially, maybe, kind of, in my craft. Yeah, going to take his vacation, I guess. Still, I guess that's what they think they're doing. Oh, well, Keem's gone now. Now we're going to take it over and fuck it all up. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, but it ain't working. It still sucks. It's like anything you all come up with sucks. Ever since Keem has left, Locale Live has went to shit. Let's keep it real. Ever since Keem has left Locale Live, it has went to shit. There's only a few damn good shows now. It's weird. And I'm going to be amazed even myself saying this, but I actually like Locale Cafe now. I watch it every morning now. I mean, when I'm off, I definitely catch it when I'm off. You know, when I'm off on Tuesday, Wednesday, so I watch it on Tuesday, Wednesday. And I actually like Locale Cafe now. I used to hate it before, but I don't know what it is. Somehow it's grown on me. Of course, I like Locale Pit, obviously, and King Stream. That's really it. I can't think of any other channels that's worth giving your time over. And it's not nothing to the hosts. I can't stand Queens. And I came from Queens. I used to moderate Queens. It's like I said, I don't think Queens has been the same since Savage was there. It's nothing against Gidgey. Gidgey did a great job. But it just seemed like it felt like she was held back. It felt like there was like an arm tied behind her back or some shit when she was hosting Queens. Because when she was on her own show, when she was on her own show on Rebel, she was great. I loved her on Rebel. But, I forgot one, Locale Chubby. I liked that show until it hit the shitter. I am watching Angie Uploaded when I try to catch her because she gets on so damn early. So usually with Angie, I'm listening to her on my way to work. So I can't type and chat. I can't do nothing. But if I catch it, I'll listen to Angie on my way to work. And that sucked what happened to her. It's totally held back. Yeah. Well, she's on her own now, and I told Gemini this earlier. I don't want to give those reasons why, but I don't want to give it any attention. But I had to leave Scooter's server today for reasons I won't disclose. But he's got people in his server that makes me kind of I think I'll leave. I'll just leave it at that. But Locale Rain, well, I liked it when Gemini was there. Now, the strangest thing, Desi, she can be funny. But and then it's again, Desi kind of reminds me of myself. Because if you go back and watch the lore, Desi was real timid. She hardly would get in front of the camera. She hardly would do anything. And then you go to the Desi of now that she's gotten used to everything and being in front of the camera. Now she's a lot more open. She's a lot more out there. And that's all Desi's only problem. She needs to lean into that. That's my problem. I'm the same way. I'm sitting here babbling and playing the fucking game. Oh, well. I don't mind doing this either. I play games because that's just kind of I get tired of the drama, and I do that on my other. Oh, that reminds me, I got another announcement because I had to change that one. I'll do it here in a second. I'm like that on panels. You know, like the other thing earlier. You know, when I was up there, all that. I'm intimidated with that, and I kind of just sit there and I don't say much. That's why, because I'm kind of intimidated, and Gemini is helping me with that. Get over that anxiety, get a lot more open, get a lot more out there, because that's part of this gig. You got to do that. You got to be I'm learning. Like I said, I'm learning all the time. You got to be just as entertained as you sit here. But when I'm sitting here by myself, I'm totally fine. I'm not anxiety at all. I don't give a fuck. I'm just loose as I can be, try to be, and when I'm sitting here by myself, I'm totally great. But when I get up on the panel, I'm just, I need to work on that. And Gemini is helping me with that. So I'll get better. It's just like anything else. The more you do it, it's like you got to keep doing it. You can't just get frustrated and quit. You got to keep fuck with it. As guys, King said that one time on one of his Jester streams. He said, you got to keep grinding and grinding and grinding. And finally something will hit and you go viral. And then you got to go do more grinding. That's just the way this is, And that's what I was trying to tell Little Fish. You just got to get into it and you just go for it. I mean, you can't second guess yourself. When you second guess yourself, when you second guess yourself doing this shit, that's where you fuck up. You can't have fear control you doing it, or you're just doing it for the wrong reasons. You got to just not give a fuck. That's basic. There's 2 rules to doing this shit. One is just putting up with people's shit. That's what's just going to happen. You're going to put up with people's shit. That's just part of this gig. And 2, it's just don't give a fuck. I can't get any plainer than that. Just don't give a fuck. King taught me that one. You can't worry about what people think. You just that's why earlier, like I said, I block Ron and anything I could block Ron in. He can talk about me all he wants. I don't give a fuck. That's why I blocked him. And that's Amber Lynn Reed's problem. She worries too much about what people say about her. That's why she's always in the fucking Discord, recording voice calls, and always doing all this shit, because she sits there and consistently thinks about and worries about, oh God, what are they talking about me now? Oh God, oh, there's a retraction channel. Oh shit, they're talking about this. People want to do that fucking shit. Fuck them. I had people giving me shit over accusations, thinking I was body and all this shit, and I don't give those motherfuckers the time of day. Fuck them. Let them think what they want to think. I'm still here, ain't I? If I was doing that, that's why I was going to argue with those dumb motherfuckers. If I was doing that shit, YouTube would have caught it and they wouldn't monetize my ass. Because they were accusing me of that even before I got monetized. They were accusing me of that. It's like, people are just going to do dumb shit. I don't know. They got bored. They get bored and they got nothing else better to do with their life, or need to touch fucking grass, or I don't do that fucking shit. If I got a beef with somebody, I got a beef with you. I got an actual beef with you. I'm pissed at you. If I'm talking about your ass, I'm pissed at you. I'm not doing it for fucking content. People, it's crazy on this shit. I mean, I've done it. I fucking done it. There are times I felt like fucking quitting this fucking shit. I said, I'm wasting my fucking time. We all gone through that. Your sister, cause that's how you just stay aside. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's see one more in here. Okay, back in here. All right, like I said, I hadn't even played this fucking thing much. I'm still level 2. I should be at least level 20 by now if I've been playing this all day. I just been busy doing shit. I'll look at that Rust server tomorrow. I should have it up tomorrow. If I can remember how I did it. I think all it is just download. I think you just download the game from Steam. I don't remember how I did it. Download the game off of Steam, and then I go on some website that has free Rust servers. And then you can always upgrade it later on if you wanted to. If your mom was watching, but she does all the time. She earlier, I told her about my baby oil video. She thought I was putting baby oil on, and she slipped me a note under my door. She said, "Be careful! Don't let that baby oil get in your eye. That's going to burn." I said, "Mom, I'm not doing a fucking baby oil. Put baby oil on my ass, on my fat ass. I made a baby oil video." She was, "Oh, okay." That's an example. It just, people are going to meme on my ass about that. That shit. Gemini will do shit like that. Whenever he does it. He knows he does it. He won't get mad at me. I mean, he'll do that when he's mad, having a beef with somebody, and he's mad at him. He'll do it with Ron. Calling him a death feeder. That's what people do shit like that. They'll meme on your ass and make fun of your ass. And there's 2 ways you handle that. Either you laugh about it or The best way is just laugh about it and go on. The more you bitch about it, the more people want to fucking do it. I'll just, and speaking of Gemini, it was Gemini that, he didn't say that, but it was Gemini who gave me the idea. Demi Moore, Wretched Zombie. Yeah, it was Gemini who gave me the idea. He, that thumbnail that I used for the song, he wanted me to use that for my avatar. I said, "Oh goddamn! Is somebody making fun of me already?" He said, "No, I wanted you to use that for your avatar." I was like, "Oh." He said, "Well, how about this? Is that better?" And I changed it to that. I thought they were starting already. I was like, "Well, I expected that shit." Probably should put some music on or something. Have something in the background. Kind of dead air. Let me see if I could turn the WoW music on. The music, enable music, music volume, too low. Turn on. That's about as low as I can get it. Go ahead and turn that down. There we go. At least has something in the background. The more one gets in the upset, the part. Yeah, I mean that's how bullies work. I've been you know, when I went through high school, I was picked on all my life, and I got lucky because I was always the basketball dude. I played basketball growing up, and my other friend Darren, he played football, and he was a big old boy. You know, he's a corn-fed fella. I mean, he was a big boy, and so I had him. If some dude was picking on me, you know, he always had my back. So I got a little lucky. I remember one kid was being a smart ass. It was during lunchtime, and I don't remember what he said. And I said something smart ass back to him, and he said, "I'm gonna kick your ass," or something like that. He said, and yeah, because we're in the undead area. Or the church right over here. There's a church right there. He said, "I'm gonna kick your ass," or something like that. And Darren got up and he said, "You're gonna do what now?" He sat right back down. I just laughed. Oh, my, that was funny as hell. Darren looked at him and went, "You're gonna do what now?" He sat right back down. He wasn't the Billy Badass that he thought he was once he seen Darren. And we were friends for 26 years. I think that's about right. I met him when I was 14. I'm 56 now. He died when I was 53. Yeah, 53 with 12. It sucked with him. He got in a car crash, a bad one. And I mean, it was so bad. They had to get the Jaws of Life, that big kind of crane looking thing, to get him out. And it fucked up his legs pretty bad. And I mean, he could walk and everything. He was fine, but he had to walk with a cane sometimes. But he had trouble, you know, keeping his balance. But, you know, back then, you know, during the 90s especially, yeah, I thought he was a badass, yeah. During the 90s especially, they passed drugs out like it was fucking candy, like it was fucking aspirin. And he got addicted to Ultram. He got addicted to Ultram badly. You know, like it'll say on the bottle, you know, like take one in the morning, one in the evening for pain. Yeah, he was doing that, yeah. Then he started trying to get off on it like a high. Then he was taking like 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, then 4 in the morning, 4 to, you know, you get the math, you know. So the next thing, obviously, he got addicted to this shit. And then to wean himself off that, when he got really bad addicted to it, because I was getting on his ass about it, his wife was getting on his ass about it. So then he started drinking, and then, yeah, then of course, you know, he started being, when I met him, he was already an alcoholic when I met him. You know, he would come over and play the like Super Nintendo. One of my bullies passed away young. Shit's crazy. It's like he lived just to be mean to people. Yeah, and like he would come over. I'm talking back, you know, the original NES Nintendo. You know, he would come over to the house and he would bring like a 6-pack. You know, just enough to get a buzz. You know, he was happy. And then the same thing with that involved. And then when his wife passed away, who I was also best friends with, he took it very hard, and he obviously drank more, and he just, you know, if anybody out there got an alcoholic, one of them I know in particular, knows exactly what I'm talking about. Once they're like that, you can't make them stop. They'll say, "Oh, I won't do it again. It'll never happen again." Blah 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 blah. That might last a couple of days, and just you can't stop drinking unless you want to. And this 30-day rehab shit and stuff like that—that's a fucking joke. That's a fucking joke. You got to be if you want to do it and really kick the habit and really mean it, like you really want to get better. You got to be at least 3 months in a rehab place to get it out of your system, to get over it, to get past it. But the temptations are too great, because I don't know how many people do that 30-day program, and as soon as they're out, boom, you know, right to a fucking bar. Yeah. That shit's a joke. I know it, I've seen it. And I've seen other people. I've seen other people do the same shit. I'm still finding an add-on. I gotta find an add-on. See how I added those gloves? I had to go in my backpack to add it on. There's an add-on that'll equip that for me. I'm that lazy. Oops. I'm just in here just talking away, not even playing the fucking game. Oh, I didn't link the website. You find it. Shit, I didn't bookmark it. Goddamn. The name of the thing is Capybara. Wow. Let me see if I can find it this way. Yes. Well, I felt at that. Well, anyway, it's a little hard on this one. People, because there's a walkthrough on how to do it. Oh, I've got a face cam. I just haven't. When I'm gaming, I don't have it on. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? How's that? Properties. Facecam Pro out there. Where the fuck are at? Well, shit, I'll just re-add it, though, BS. You pain in the ass. But it said this there, then I try to click on it, don't come up. Discord, add it in Discord camera. There we go, god damn it. Bigger than shit. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, I had it there, Gemini. When I'm gaming, I just don't use it. How that better? I just don't use it. I need to get my camera overlay too. That'll look kind of cool. You know, put about right, about right there. Then get a camera overlay over it. Yeah, that'll look kind of cool. I'll get one later. Make one. There. Happy. Yeah, whenever I'm gaming, I always just have the camera off. That way I don't have to worry about, I can just chill and game. Don't have to worry about that I'm in front of a camera. If that made any fucking sense, because I say you do it too, Hoss. Okay. What was in here? Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say, it's got Capybara WoW, and you have to use a Hong Kong VPN. But there's four different versions. There's that one, OctoWow, which I can link that one in the chat. That might be more user friendly, but that'll have its own. And these are the people I'm trying to get with. I haven't heard back from them yet. And by get with, I mean I'm part of their people. I'm like I applied for a Reddit mod and running the Reddit moderator and a couple other positions I applied for. Using my experience, what I've done here, I use that for my experience. I hope I got lucky. I said, oh yeah, I watch LCU, or I watch that, and recognize my name. So I try to fucking, if I get it, I get it. Why not? Is that it? And here's the OctoWow. That one's not out yet. It's in a beta phase. Make sure I got that link right. Oh, what the hell I did wrong? Or maybe that is it. The link ain't coming up. There's like 4 different versions of fucking Turtle Wow right now. But yeah, Gemini said you're in the chat. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I'll work on that Rust server tomorrow. Try to get it going. And then once I get it going, I'll send you the invite. I mean, you can fuck with it. Before we pass it on to everybody else. Because I don't even know what I'm doing either. I couldn't ever fucking learn. By the time I start making something or do something, here comes somebody fucking me right in the ass, and I drop all my shit and start all over again. That's one reason why I want to do a private server. That way nobody do this shit. Because nobody's in the server other than me and you. That's a great way to learn, when nobody's in the damn server other than me and you. That way I'll do something or you do something, you'll say, well, how the fuck did you do that? I said, well, I did this. Yeah. Loot or use dust back to, kill the bots. Kill the bats. This game here is, if I ever wanted to play it, it's free. I mean, it's because it's a private server. You don't have to pay nothing for it. A lot of people play it. I always play a mage on Classic because I'm fucking lazy. And all I have to do is just hit one damn button. But you know what a mage's rotation is? Because usually you level as Frost and you raid as Frost. My original character on retail, I started right at the very end of Burning Crusade. Let me go back on my camera. I started right at the very end of Burning Crusade when it out the first time. The original one back in 2006. Is that right? 2006. I started right at the very end of that. Back then, it took you a long time to get to 70. I'm talking it took you a while, especially if you worked for a living. If you don't like it, that means you had no job and you played it all the time. You could get to 60 in probably a week. I mean, it took you that long. That's why people were so addicted to it back then. I mean, the game, it took a lot of your time. Nowadays, with people's short attention spans and people's always in a hurry, and I don't think World of Warcraft appeals to this generation. They like to just play games and chill, play for 30, 45 minutes, and they're done for the day. This game here takes a lot of your fucking time. You have to be committed to it. But yeah, I started the end of the Burning Crusade. I think I just hit 70 before Wrath of the Lich King came out. So Naxxramas was my first raid, even though it was in original World of Warcraft. But vanilla World of Warcraft, Naxxramas, big fought with a lot of bosses in it you kill for loot and shit. That was my first raid in the Lich King. So I was called a Lich King baby. That's what people called us back then. Because when Wrath of the Lich King came out, that's when WoW started getting a little bit more. It started getting a little bit more easier to play, a lot more accessible. They were promoting it. If you remember back in the commercials back in the day back during those days, you had Mr. T, you had Chuck Norris, you had all these celebrities promoting it because they were really pushing that game out to the masses during the Wrath of the Lich King. After that expansion came Warlords of Draenor. Cataclysm. That's what came out after Lich King. And that's where Activision took over Blizzard. Activision bought out Blizzard. And they wanted to put their little stamp on it, so they revamped the entire fucking map. They made it a mess, which is still like that in retail now today. And so a lot of people that was kind of half success. Half liked it, half didn't. Then after that, Warlords of Draenor came out, and that fucking took a nosedive. Everybody hated that expansion. I was already heavily addicted to that at that point, so it didn't bother me like it bothered a lot of people. A lot of people quit the game. They were so mad at it, they quit the game. That's how bad it was. I didn't get like that until Shadowlands. When Shadowlands came out, they put up and it's real bad now. I mean, it was bad when I got mad about it. It's even worse now. When they started putting out, it's called Mythic Plus, which means you have like 5-man dungeons. You get together with 5 people and go like and do like a small little, it'll maybe have 5 bosses in it. And you go there with 5 people and you go in there and get some upgrades, you get some loot. When people got bored of that, which was the next step up called Heroics, and the next step above that was called Mythic Plus, which means the more the number of, say, TwistedSMF dungeon, and you had, I don't know how far it went, but you had up to, say like I wanted to run a TwistedSMF 10. Well, that's that dungeon, 10th level difficulty. So that means the bosses are harder, you get better loot, and all that shit. So I never had time for that shit because I worked all damn day. So I never had time to go try to get together a 5-man or any of that kind of shit. And I'm probably bored and half the people hucking ears like fuck this shit and left. But some people were asking. When it got to the point when I'm in the middle of a raid, but it used to be before, if anybody ever watches this and play WoW for a long time, you're checking your head going, yep, that's what it was. Up to that point, when you did, it's called progression. I always call it progression nights. They'd be like, say like, usually on most guilds I was in, we raided like 2 times a week. Like Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays or, we raided for a couple hours and then we picked it back up where we left off the next day. And the next day is usually what I call progression nights, which mean this is 10 or 20 people get together to get in this raid, and we're trying to kill this boss. And there's a lot of mechanics to it. Everybody has to know their role, what they're supposed to do in the fight. If you fuck it up, you kill everybody. And God help you if you fuck up. I hated that because sometimes I play what's called a hunter, and it'll have like a pet, and you would sick that pet after the boss. And then the pet would taunt the boss. The boss would get mad at the pet to take aggro off the tank. And then I would redirect that aggro to the tank so it took all the damage while everybody else tried to kill it. And if I fucked up, my assignment, I killed everybody. So that's what I'm talking about. But a lot of times we'll sit there and wipe all night for 2 hours, just we're going. Ah, fuck, somebody fucked up. Or we're going. Oh, fuck, we ain't got enough damage. We ain't gonna kill it. That's what I call progression nights. And I can't describe a feeling. And that's what was missing from WoW. When they put that Mythic Plus in, it killed that feeling. Because people started running Mythic Plus to get better gear, which means more damage, more heals, more health on the tank. So they start out gearing the content to make it easier. That ruined the whole purpose of in my opinion, that ruined the whole purpose of raiding. You go on, if anybody ever played WoW, you're laughing and shaking your head. That was the whole point of what's called a progression night. And there's not a better fucking feeling in the world where you've been at that boss for 2 fucking weeks trying to kill that motherfucker, and then we finally kill that son of a bitch. You're like, yes, goddamn, die, motherfucker. And we were all like that. I can't describe it. That's why I got addicted to it. Because I can't describe a better feeling than that, other than sex. Oh, baby will be here. I can't, it's just, when Shadowlands came around and that Mythic Plus shit started coming out, it started pissing me off because I never had time to run the Mythic Plus shit. So I wouldn't get invited to raids anymore because I didn't outgear the fucking boss, or I didn't run a Mythic Plus that night, or I didn't run that week. So they got, well, Twister, you're not doing your part for the raid. You're not doing everything you can so we can beat the boss. So it just, I lost interest in it, and I haven't raided since Shadowlands. Because after that came out was, what came out after Shadowlands? Dragonflight or Dragon something. Yeah, I haven't raided it. The expansion now is Midnight. I hadn't played it. I had no desire to play it. I was starting to get interested in it. So they had a new feature called Player Housing. And I was going to tell Gemini about that because I thought, oh shit, Gemini might even like this. It's pretty cool. You can build your own house and put your own shit in it and all this stuff. Then he started, now it's another thing. They started putting everything paid. Blizzard is the greediest fucking company I've ever seen in my life. They'll sell their own mother. They can put them in the fucking shop that they could, I think. Hey, buy my mom about $20. She'll sell it to you. She's cheap. Won't been used a few times. They'll sell anything on a fucking shop. So then they started making that on a paid wall where you can buy some shit for your house. I thought it was gonna make it like worthwhile. Like if you do this, you get this for your house to show your house off. If I killed this boss and it's a hard boss to kill, but I've got a trophy saying I killed that boss. That's cool. That makes you want to work on killing that. And I think shit like that's in it now, I think. But when the paid wall came in there, it was the same thing. How can I describe this feeling? I downloaded WWE, the newest one, the 2026 version. That had so much paid wall bullshit in it. I didn't even bother. I wasted $90 on that. I didn't even bother playing it. Because one of the reasons why I downloaded it, because Stallion kicked my ass on the 2025 version. He kicked my ass on that motherfucker. And I said, that ain't happening again. I said, I'm going to play this motherfucker on the newest one. I said, I'm going to play this motherfucker until I know backwards and forwards. That ain't happening again. Yeah. But then I started playing it. And I was like, well, fuck this shit. I can't stand shit. I can't stand shit. Anything behind a paywall. And it's called pay to win. I can't stand anything like that. It just turns my stomach and ruins the whole experience for me. Either some will say, well, Twisted, just don't buy it. Well, that's true, but I'm what's called an impulse buyer. And a person with a credit card, and I see the shit, and I'm like, damn, that's a cool fucking mount. $60? Fuck it. I buy it. They'll have mats in there, they'll have pets in there, So that's what I mean by that. Because I'm part of the problem. I buy it too. So that's why I get like that. I tried. Since we're talking, people asking about shit. I got some new people in here. Looks like. I did play Classic WoW. When it came out, I played Classic, Burning Crusade, Lich King. I played it up to that point, and then I haven't played Classic since. So now they're recycling. It went to Vanilla. Now it's up. Anniversary edition. Now it's up to Burning Crusade. And there's supposed to be announcement. This end of this year for BlizzCon, and that's what Turtle WoW is here. Whoops, wrong one. That's what. I'm on dipshit. That's what this is here. It's supposed to be what Blizzard should do with class. It's going to be like Classic Plus. What Classic Plus means is, what I was talking about Burning Crusade. It's like, what if we stayed in Azeroth, but we never went to Outland? Because there's a lot of storylines, like this. There's a lot of stuff here. Like, say, they launch Classic Plus, and when you first make a character, you start from way up here, and then you walk down to this church here, and that's when you start your journey of leveling up and everything. You level up all the way to 60. So see, like, what if when Classic Plus comes out, not only do we have those original quests here, but what if they added more quests? So you got to see it. WoW's got a lot of story in here. There's a lot of cool stories in here. If you want to add to it, there's an add-on called WoW Immersion. I think that's what it's called. And like when you walk up to like a quest giver, like this right here, it would change how that looked, and it would look a lot more animated. There's another one add-on called something voice, WoW voice something, and it's like a speech to text to speech, and it'd have a AI reading that text. So rather than you having to read it, it'd be like this character here reading that. And then if you tie that with the immersion add-on, it totally changes the look of this UI. I don't put it in because I'm just plastic-minded at heart. So to me, it kind of just ruins the feeling for me. But if there's some people who just don't like this and wanted something more updated, you'd put that in. I just don't do it because I just, I'm old. I'm stuck in my ways. But there are some people like, yeah, that looks a lot better to me. So if you wonder why I've got this right here, the TwistedSMF there on the lower left, that's guild chat. And there's people typing in guild chat. I'm trying to protect their privacy, or in case I've seen that happen before. If Gemini, if you're in the chat, I've seen that happen before. Somebody kept typing the N word in guild chat, and they got banned. So that's the reason why I do that. I'm blocking the guild chat in case somebody says something stupid. YouTube's not gonna pick it up. Ain't my first rodeo. The hell am I doing? Oh yeah. I'm just sitting here talking, not even playing. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. The only reason why I switched to gaming, because a lot of time nobody's here watching me. maybe Shauna and Strike and maybe one or two other people ought to be it. So a lot of times I'm just here chilling, talking to them. That's why my camera's not on. That's one of the things I loved about gaming streams. I don't have to plan a docket. I don't have to basically plan anything. I just sit here and game. Fortnite, that's the damn other game I was thinking of. Yeah, have anybody ever played Rust before? Rust is a lot like Fortnite. If you die, they pick your shit up. And you can be all damn day working that shift, crafting a motherfucking gun. I mean, that gun was your pride and joy. And it looked great, and it acted great. And somebody killed your ass and picked it up, now it's their gun. That's the only thing I didn't like about Rust. You know, if somebody killed your ass, they looted your shit. But that's part of that game. Some people like that shit. You know, they kill your ass, you pay for it. Don't die. That's what Gemini would, you know, he'd tell me, don't die. It's real simple, dummy, don't die. Kill their ass, you don't have to worry about it, you know. Dingy dingy. Double twee. Some people don't like World of Warcraft. There's a lot of people, I don't know, they either get intimidated by it or just don't find it interesting, or they'll get bored with it. And some people just won't even bother trying it. And so it's hard to turn people on World of Warcraft. How I got addicted to it, I was working a store, and it was by my cousin's house. My cousin would come in there all the time. But during that, I don't know if anybody remembers this game. WoW wasn't. I'm turning my camera back on again. I don't know if anybody remembers this game. WoW wasn't my first MMO. Anybody remember The Sims? You remember that game, The Sims? I was playing the online version of that called this obviously The Sims Online. I played that first. And the reason why I got addicted to that, I ran three very successful, they was always in the top 3, like places that people went to join. People came into I had a house and people, you know, come into the said house. I had a study house. I had, like a workout house, and I had what was the other one? Study, workout. I think it was a shop, like my own shop. People come in and buy shit. I think it was that. And they were always in the top 3. I always had the most online hours because I was always open. I'd have roommates that were in my room or in my house, and if I wasn't online, they were online. That way, somebody was always in the house keeping it open. And I pay them simoleons. Simoleons. I paid them money to keep it open. That's how they made their money, by keeping my thing open. And I got really into that, and I played that all the way up to Burning Crusade. Because I got addicted to it, and Sims Online started hitting the shitter. Started getting took down and shit, because the EA Electronic Arts didn't want anything more to do with it, so they started shutting it down. So I was like, well, shit, this sucks. And I was talking to my cousin about it, because he was in there shopping, and he said, well, have you tried? Well, I know you would like this game. Have you ever tried World of Warcraft? And I went, what the hell's that? He said,
I'm DJ Keemstar.
My siblings got me into RuneScape, and that's been our family MMO ever since, but WoW looks so beautiful.
Yeah, you can give it a try. I would suggest, I don't know, how can I mean, you can try the private server stuff. The private server stuff's free. You don't pay anything for it. And thank you, by the way. You don't pay anything for it. You just got to download it. A lot of them have a self-installer. Probably the easiest one probably to do was, very user-friendly with somebody that has no clue what the fuck they're doing. Would probably be Ascension. Ascension WoW. I'll link that in the chat. Because I used to play on that one too. And they have several different versions. They've got their, like what's called classless WoW. You're not forced to play one class. You can make whatever you want. Then they got the original WoW, and that one's got its own installer. All you do is just download it. Right now, there's a Classic Plus server on there right now called Project Epoch. Blizzard went after them like they did Turtle WoW. That's why I'm playing an off brand of Turtle WoW here. This Turtle WoW here, Blizzard went after Turtle WoW. They shut them down because of the private server. Cause I think they're getting pissed off because they're about to launch Classic Plus at BlizzCon, and they don't want no competition out there. So they shut these guys down. The people who made this server here in Hong Kong, they're the original developers. They had like a cease and desist letter came their way, and they went to court over it and everything. Part of those people got pissed off about that, and they're like, well, you ain't gonna come after. I guess their attitude is like, well, yeah, you did us there, but you ain't gonna come after over here in Hong Kong or something. I don't know what they're thinking, but they went ahead and launched this here, and these are the original developers. That's why there's like different versions of Turtle Wow. The two I recommended, keeping an eye on as far as the Classic Plus shit goes, would be this one here and that Octo Wow. But both of them probably the ones that to look for. But as far as, but if you want to do if you wanted to check out the original version and not do this private server shit, and go to Blizzard, and download Battle.net launcher, and then you would have two choices. You'd either do the classic version, which right now is Burning Crusade, or you do retail version. Retail version now, I will say one thing about I'm trying to think of. I will say one thing about retail. If you like a lot of story, and a lot of semantics in the story, it's kind of like you ever play Final Fantasy 14? Like that. Got a lot of semantics in the story, telling a lot of story, and a lot of times there's some people don't even give a shit about rating, and they'll just play it just because they like the stories in the game. There's a lot of people play classic retail for different versions. Now you don't even. They made retail so simple now. You don't even have to even raid anymore to get gear. They've got different solo type shit that you can run and it's got difficulties, several different difficulties, and you can get just as good as gear if you raided doing that solo shit. So you don't even have to raid anymore. And regular retail, if you don't even want to pull with all the social shit, and just want to play it solo, play it by yourself, and that's all. I want to fuck with all these goddamn people. Fuck them. Just want to play it by yourself. You can do that in retail. But what I suggest for somebody who's never played it and wanting that first time experience, like impressions or everything, I would suggest playing Classic WoW. Because once you download that, then you can download add-ons to help your experience. Now that's one thing that's again, it was retail. That's another thing they did with retail. They took out add-ons. Now in retail, they've got their own add-ons. Now you don't have to download add-ons like I've done here. Like what you see here, where I got this add-on here, got that arrow there. That's an arrow called, or that's an add-on rather called PF Quest. And if you didn't have that add-on, say like that right there, I see how it's telling me to kill that bat. If I didn't have that add-on, it'd just be a fucking bat there. And a lot of times I'm lazy and I don't read the quests. So I see this, oh, okay, I'm supposed to kill that. That's the other thing with Classic or retail. You can download Zygor or Doogie, either one. And it'll flat out just, like it'll have an arrow right there, and it'll just flat out tell you where to go. You just follow that arrow and there'll be a guide like right here. You just follow that arrow and follow that guide, and it'll just tell you right where to go. I'm that lazy too. I'll use the guide because that way I don't have to sit and think where to go. The guide tell me where to go, and I just kill shit. But yeah, I would try that. Let me see. If you wanted to do it on an official level and didn't want to pull the private server shit. The reason why I always say the private server shit, because I always just had this idea. I always thought it was cool if I could get together, because that's what about the Rust server idea. If I could get a lot of our community together if I can get a lot of our community together and play on the same game, I think that'd be cool. You know, a lot of us, like Gemini doing that now, I'm playing Fortnite, you know, with some of our hosts. And I've got Fortnite, and I keep fucking around. I'm not in there playing it with because I even learned how to play it too. A lot of my best shorts, I make some shorts of me playing Fortnite. Those motherfuckers got like over 1,000 views. I'm like, damn, I wasn't really doing anything. It's got over 1,000 views of all those shorts. I was like, well, shit, I need to play Fortnite more. And I had seen Gemini saying that earlier. Somebody was giving him shit about playing Fortnite. What the fuck? Let me get back on my camera again. I'm like, what the fuck? There's actual big name streamers. Huge name streamers like Ninja and all these other, huge name streamers. They play Fortnite. What the fuck kind of dumbass accusation is that? Just because you play, people get to the damnest. I call it Reddit and Twitter brain. That's what this goddamn generation is. Reddit and Twitter brain. They watch and listen so much to fucking Twitter. God help you if you have an opinion or think for yourself anymore. That's how this damn generation is. You can't think for yourself. You can't even have an opinion or take, as they say at this day and age. You can't have a take. But God help you if you have your own opinion and think outside the box and just want to state what you think. God help you if you do that. That's why I call it Twitter and Reddit brain. And people, I think it's rotted. I swear to God, I think it's rotted people's fucking brains. Because they come up with the dumbest shit. It's like, where do you get this shit? What? Just because you play Fortnite, you're this? Just because you play that, you're this? It's like, what the fuck? People are so fucking stupid. Fortnite's such a pretty game. I mean, as somebody who looks at the beauty of a game like Fortnite is so fluid. Yeah, I played it about a week ago, and I liked it when I was playing. The controls of it seems like it's simple enough. My thing was I just had to learn. And that takes a while. You know, you learn that as you're playing it. That you're focused on the game, right? You're not looking at your controller. And after you played it for a while, your fingers, don't know what you say it. Your fingers just know where to go. What button does what? I have to think about it. Your fingers just know what button to hit, and that just take practice and playing the game. I need to get that in. I need to get some practice in me. Once I get that in me, I'll be fine. I had trouble like, okay, where the fuck? How the hell I reload? God damn it! So I'm not doing this shit. Trying to figure out how the hell do I build shit? How the hell do I buy a fucking? How do I craft bullets? God damn it! I'm not. I was doing that shit. Maybe that's why I had over 1,000 views. I was funny as hell, getting mad. I was playing it. So how the fuck I do this? God damn it! I'm not cutting. Maybe that's why I got over 1,000 views. People were laughing at me because I was, having trouble playing it. I get like that, I'll suck at it at first, and then once I start playing it, that's what I told people back when I was a raider in World of Warcraft. Trying to kill these bosses in the game, with all the mechanics and and all that. Because I used to be, I'm talking back during Wrath of the Lich King, and I think I did some of Cataclysm. Yeah, I think I did the first patch in Cataclysm. And then my job started getting real stressful, and I backed out. It just went back to it was called Mythic rating back then, where that's the highest class of the hardest tier, which means those bosses hit hard, and you cannot fuck up. You have to be bringing your A game, and those type of that hard level. And I did that on Lich King. Those were fun, doing that. But when it started getting too much, because my job was starting to get real stressful, and I quit it. But yeah, it's just, I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, it's just I forgot where I was going with that. Got 13 people still watching my fat ass. Holy shit. Well, thank you all. I just sitting there just a babbling like an old man when I didn't realize that, you know, holy shit. Well, thank you all. I didn't been playing the game, but just sitting here goddamn babbling. Yeah, and we'll go back to what I was doing earlier. Is, you know, I hated doing that earlier, getting mad like I did, and I don't like getting mad. You know, I don't like, you know, losing my temper like that and getting all pissed off. But that wasn't my goal. That was set to me, brought to my attention, and I was sitting there like, what the fuck is this shit? What did I do to start this bullshit? You know, I'm minding my own business. I'm not talking about anybody. I'm not starting any shit. I'm staying in my own lane like I said I was going to do. And just because I'm over here with Gemini, now people are starting shit. That's what pissed me off. And I told several people, two of them in particular, I said, I know what's going to happen even before it starts. And I was right. I told Gemini this. I said, this ain't going to work. I can't be as a content creator, and when in a fight like that, you know, with Gemini and Ron fighting, and I'm in that network, and I'm in both Discords. I said that shit works as a fan, but that don't work as a content creator. It don't. And I was for the longest time, and Keem is going to bust my balls. As much as I bitched about it, Keem is going to bust my fucking balls, and somebody's going to clip this fucking shit. I finally today, and Gemini laughed his ass off, finally today understood it, what Keem has been preaching about all this time, about the Voldemorts and all that shit. That's what he was trying to say, is that when you have that shit, it causes problems. It does. Because I was in Ron's Discord, I was in Gemini's Discord. Gemini's feuding with Ron. I'm making content over here with Gemini. There's no such thing as a neutral party, because fans are going to start shit. Hey, do you see Twisted doing this? Hey, I wonder if Twisted's doing that. Hey, do you see Twisted doing that? I wonder if Twisted's doing this. It was already starting already. That's why I confronted it. I wanted it stopped. When I got into it with Ron seemed more curious about who said it, or wanted me to accuse the person who said it, whatever the fuck he thought he was trying to do. I didn't give a fuck who said it. It was said, accusations were being thrown out, it should have been corrected, and that'd been the end of it. But it didn't go down that way, and that's what pissed me off. Then he started talking down to me like, well, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. No, that ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna talk to me. I was like, the fuck I ain't. You're sitting there making accusations about my goddamn ass in your fucking Discord. The fuck I ain't. That pissed me off. That's what made me mad. Was that shit. That's why I lost it. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. The fuck I ain't. Sit there making an accusation about my ass. And, yeah. That's what pissed me off. The fuck dude, the fuck I ain't. My lips are on. I need to hook up my, I had it at my fingertips, my OBS. Anybody remembers I streamed the other day when you kept hearing a goddamn window sound going bloop, bloop, bloop? Is that like something going in and out? I couldn't find that motherfucker either. And I sat there all night trying to find that son of a bitch. And Gemini, I was in voice chat. Gemini was laughing his ass off because I'm getting pissed. Going, God damn it, where's that motherfucker? Because it was driving me nuts. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm like, where's that motherfucker? I was unplugging everything. I couldn't find that son of a bitch. And I finally figured out on the goddamn stream deck I was cutting in and out. For some fucking reason. So I hope the guy my stream deck ain't broke. Well, I did have 2 of them, and I need to just go back to using this bigger one. I've got a cheapo $40 one. You know, it just got all the buttons on it. And then I bought one about 6 months ago. It's the same one Becky got that she was showing off. It's the exact same one. It's got the knobs on it and shit. And I've got that one, so I need to hook that one back up. But I love that one because rather than going over here on my on my mixing console, I hear it at my fingertips. I can just, you know, if I say, Twisted, you're awful loud. God damn, turn it down. You know, I can just, you know, I can right here at my fingertips. I can turn myself up, down, you know. I got everything right there I can get right at it. I don't have to go out of my way to reach, and, you know, I've got it right here. So I need to hook that back up. A lot of times that'll happen. You'll be in somebody's Discord and you'll be too loud, or it's like, God damn, Twisted, you're awful low. Let me turn myself up. I can just, you know, do that real quick. There's a lot little neat gadgets you have when you're streaming. They're not required, you know, but let me get back to my game again. They're not required, but they do make your life a little easier having, you know, a stream deck and shit. Fix something here. Bad position. See, I bought this Yamaha. Let me see if I can do my. I have this. I ripped this off Ken. The I can't cam. I don't use it very much. This here. I got I can't, brother. What? Yeah. What the fuck, brother? I can't. What the fuck are you doing? I need to use this camera more. I got it sitting here. I just never use it. Anyway, that's my mixing console there. I bought that when I first started streaming, and I was like, well, fuck, I might as well use it. I mean, so, and I hope using it, I sound better now. That was the whole point of it. Hope I got okay, no baby oil. Oh yeah, shit. So yeah, so that's why I did it. I put that there on purpose. That's what I'm talking about. You just gotta embrace it. You just, when people fuck with you, you just gotta just laugh it off. I mean, you can't get all pissed off about it. Shit happens. But anyway, I hope my microphone sounds better. And if it's not, tell me. Okay, cause I've got, like I said, I've got on the knobs. I've got lows and highs and treble and bass, and it's got an effects feature on it where I can, you know, maybe get that Ken's sexy radio voice. You know, I can talk like that and sound real sexy. You know, so you know, let me know. I can fucking fuck with it. That's one reason why I got it for. So I can sound better, because I was just using a Shure mic, and I was just hooking up to the USB port. And I was doing it that way. And I've been told it's best to do it, you know, the microphone cable like way. I've been told that from several streamers, it's better to do it this way. Don't ever do it from the USB. Use the actual microphone cable. So that's what I did. Like I said, I learn all the time. People tell me shit and, you know, give me tips and, oh shit, damn it. Wrong screen. You know, they'll give me tips, or, you know, they'll say, Twisted, yeah, buddy, you know, I'm watching you. You're doing better at this, but God damn, do you suck at that? You know, so I'm learning, damn it, I'm learning, I'm trying. Now, that's the key thing. That's what King was trying to say on one of his last bitches. That's what he was trying to say. God damn it, try. Quit doing this low effort horse shit. You know, that's what he was getting pissed about. Just fucking try. If as long as you're putting 100%, I'm happy. You know, that's what he was trying to say. There's some of them that's coming in just not doing shit. And you can tell it. They're not doing shit. You know, because I watched Gemini shit. I mean, you see the work he puts in his streams. You seen that today. And he'll ask me about shit. He said, what do you like about this idea? You know, he'll ask me about shit. Hell, sometimes I'll give him ideas. Sometimes. I'll do that. I was like, Gemini, I got this crazy idea. He'd be like, oh, shit, yeah, that's good, yeah. But I'll do shit like that all the time. That's why I was laughing about on my other Kingstar stream. Okay, I don't talk too much. Because I'll get ideas like that all the time. It was either I don't have the money to do the idea, or I don't have the fucking talent. But that's what I said. That goddamn Kingstar ought to hire my ass. If he didn't want me as an online talent, hire me to write show ideas and scripts. Because I do it. I have shit ideas on my head all the damn time. But yeah, I went back and joined the fucking LCU again. Fuck it. The Discord, rather. Not like Italian. Italian Stallion would do that. He would say like, well, I'm not banned. But yeah, I think I'll go back and I'll join the LCU. When he said that, I went, motherfucker, you're not a host. What do you mean joining the LCU? You're not a goddamn host. I joined the Discord, yeah. So I'm back in there now. So I'm probably gonna get fucked with an LCU. Speaking of the baby old shit, now that I'm back in the server, he's gonna go, oh, what's this? He's one of us again. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna fuck with that motherfucker now. Oh, fuck. If he gets wind of that, I'm fucked. He's like, oh, shit. He's gonna fuck my ass good now. Much as I talk shit about him. You ought to know whenever I was talking shit, it wasn't, it wasn't out of place of hate, like I was trying to shit on the LCU like like a lot of them do, that some of the Voldemorts do now. That's all they do now is talk shit about it. I was never trying to do that. I was trying to basically say, what the fuck? What the hell? What's happened to the damn Discord, or what happened to the damn LCU that I used to love watching? That's all I would, that's all my criticism is. And that was my point of the Voldemort shit. I was like, what the fuck, King? It's like, what, I can't support Gemini and support you too? It makes no fucking sense. And that was my point of that. I can still do both. Even when I'm sitting here over here as a host. I told Gemini about that earlier. He don't give a fuck, I did that. Why would he, Hell, if anything, I'll bring him content. If anything, he don't give a fuck. If anything, it helps him out, I'll bring him content. Hey, I heard this today. It was in the, what happened? Well, it was in the announcements. I'll never go back on the LZ. I was a cash cow, but I canceled it after a while. Yeah, you canceled it probably what, after Gemini left Hero? Yeah. I watched Hero, but I watched Hero. It sucked. So, me and Gemini were still friends, and everything. But I couldn't go over there because the Voldemort shit. So I didn't know, where I stood. I didn't know if I could or not. I didn't even know if I could even donate. I thought I might get him in trouble because I was hanging out with other people, with the Voldemorts. Yeah. So I didn't want to do that to him. I didn't want to put him in that position where he had to choose between a paycheck or our friendship, and I didn't want to do that. So my analogy was like, well, fuck. Best thing I could do is just stay away. So that's what I did. I just stayed away. That way I didn't have to put him in that position, and that's why I did that. That's why if you never saw me in the chat there for a while, that was why. I was just staying away from it. That way I didn't have to get involved in it and shit. And I'll be honest, I'm still a little aggravated over the Wonderland shit too. So, it kind of give me an excuse, to get away from the guilties of, doing that. So it kind of gave me a little bit of an easy out, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, I love Locale Rain. I was on Locale Rain several times. Gemini would bring me up as a host. Well, not host, but I mean, guest. I guess you could say. Yeah, guest would be the right word. Yeah, Gemini would bring me up as a guest. And that was my way of trying to get over my anxiety. And that's what Gemini was trying to help me with, was getting me out there more in front of more people. You know, get more people watching me, more people making fun of me, more people talking shit, you know, that, so I can learn to take it. So, you know, Gemini's been a great friend to me. I can't praise him enough and thank him enough for what he's done for me. And the same with Becky. You know, Becky helped me out a great deal. That's why I got so... Yeah, that's why I got so upset with Becky when she went back to the LCU that time. That's why I lost it, because I believed in what she was doing. I was all in, just like fucking Nevermore, you know. And then when she did that, I got pissed off. And I fucked over that Reddit, bro. I'll let that Reddit was my bitch, because I was goddamn mad. I banned everybody. And I banned all the moderators, I mean. Then I opened it up and let people just vent. I didn't give a fuck. And it was pure chaos for 24 hours. People just talking shit at each other. And I didn't give a fuck. I just opened up the floodgates. I didn't give a fuck. And now you fast forward to now, which is one of my very popular videos. People think I bought it that. No, I didn't. I put it on YouTube advertising. I showed screenshots of it when 97% of my views were from YouTube advertising. And I made a video of me bitching, it's on my channel, of me bitching about me getting banned off the Reddit over a post that I made 3 months ago. 3 months ago. So you would think a moderator would have looked at that and said, no, this is the correct procedure, because this is how I would handle it. Be now it was 3 months old now, right? Get me, it's 3 months old. So I would have emailed that person and said, hey, I took this particular post here down, and it's just the rules and and I'm just letting you know, it's no big deal, nothing wrong, no harm or anything, but just don't do that again or I'll have to ban you. That should have been it. Should have been like a little warning to, hey, Twisted, you said this 3 months ago, brother, don't do that, blah, 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 blah. And that'd be the end of it, yeah. A 3 months old post and he bans my ass? Really? A 3 months old post? It might have been right at the time when I said it, but I probably didn't break rules 3 months ago. Yeah, for all I knew. Well, I mean, who knows what I said? I was talking about the LCU and Becky going back to the LCU or some shit like that. And he banned me for talking shit. And I'm still banned. Hell, I'm still banned on Locale Queens Reddit for promoting that Reddit. I went on Locale Queens about a day after Becky left. Or maybe it might have been that day. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Becky because she'd laugh about it. And I got banned from Locale Queens for promoting her Reddit. And I'm still banned. I got unbanned on Becky Boop's Reddit because I got banned before. I mean, that's back on like during all that time. So I got banned for the I wanted to. I'm a kind of person who believes in karma and things you can and will bite you in the ass. You reap what you sow. You know, if you do shit, you know, it's going to happen to you at some point in your life. You know, it's some things like that's going to happen. So I'm a firm believer in karma. So when I owned a Reddit, and after I calmed down and all that, I honestly should have deleted it. I should have put it on private where nobody could have got a hold of it, because you can't delete it in a Reddit. You can't delete it. You have to put it on private and then leave as moderator. You have to put it on private and then leave as moderator. That's just basically the same as deleting it. And that's what honestly, that's what I should have done. But I worked very hard on that Reddit. Very hard on that Reddit. We went from 0 when she left the first time. You remember that when Becky left the first time during the first fat camp? Right. Well, right. I think it was right before it, wasn't it? But that's when she cut her hair. So yeah, that was right before it. I made that Reddit then. We started from zero. I'm talking nobody there other than me and her. We went from zero in 2 months, almost 10,000 people in 2 months. And that was because of Becky's always in it, always active, always interacting. So I do have Becky to thank for that. But if she hadn't been in it, it wouldn't have took off like it did. But, and then that, and then other moderators, Ani Wolf, who I'm still friends with to this day. Of course, I don't know about now. Now me and Ron got into it. I haven't talked to her today. Hopefully she'll know that. She knows me. She knows me well enough. If I'm mad, if I'm upset about something, I'm mad. You know, something was like, damn, what did you do? Because I know what her. She knows me well enough. I know what her reaction will be. It will be like, well, what the fuck did you do to piss him off like that? He never acts like that. I know that'll be her reaction. She knows me well enough. That would be her reaction. Like, well, what the fuck did you do? He never acts like that. He don't get pissed off for just because he enjoys it. What did you do? You know, I know that's what she'll say. So yeah, I worked. That was me working my ass off to make that successful, and I took great pride in that. That I did, you know, from zero to about like 8,000 and some people. I ran the Reddit. Gemini, Oni, Will plays games. They ran the Discord. I just ran the Reddit. I was a moderator of the Reddit, or the Discord, but they ran the Discord. There's a lot of things, you know, about that. Yeah. But as far as Becky goes, there's a rumor that's been going around, and God help me if it happens. And Keem, I'm gonna get you in Minecraft, pal. If this happens in August, I'm gonna find you. No, people take it the wrong way. I ain't gonna be happy if he does what I think he's gonna do. It's either gonna be God. It's either gonna be Amberlynn Reed, Becky Boop on one damn show, or it's gonna be Becky Boop and Keem, which that I would like, or something of the effect. It's gonna be Amberlynn Reed and Keem, even though he did in Minecraft. And I'm just kidding. Everybody knows that. But yeah, I mean, I can't stand Amberlynn Reed. It's not show with what she does, with what people hate her for. And it's not really, a lot of people get that twisted, pardon the pun, but it's not her that I hate. It's her fan base are the most, oh God, it's like, again, it's like Twitter. It's like Twitter and Reddit brain. They'll dox your ass. They'll put up, if you're just a fan and you're not even a host and you're talking shit in chat, well then they'll go on your Facebook and look up pictures of you and post up pictures of your ass that you had that you didn't want out. You know, their fans are just crazy. They're absolutely nuts. I don't understand this day and age. Whatever happened to just people having a disagreement online, and that was it? Like me and Ron was arguing earlier. Now people have to go personal. They can't just have debates. They can't, like if I really want to make content out of it, And then I could have made a video on Ron's ass dumping a lot of shit and doing a lot of petty shit and all that stuff. I could do that if I wanted to. I don't believe in that. I think it's stupid. It's dumb. I'm 50 fucking 6 years old. I got better goddamn things to do in my day than waste time on that silly shit. If I'm pissed off at you, I'll tell you to go fuck off. That's the end of it. It's the story. I'm done. There's nothing more to say. When I'm done with your ass, I'm done with your ass. Toxic hater or toxic fan, still toxic. Yeah, that's the shit that we deal with now. And they were doing it past couple of days. They've been doing it. Yeah, I know you're going to tell me. Yeah, Gemini does do that. He does. He does it. He does it also. You know, he gets right into it. He does the same shit. And I'll give Gemini a pass because he's just a young kid. You know, he'll learn. I'm kind of like Gemini's older brother. I'm like, God damn, brother. God, why do you do this shit? God damn it. You know, I do this. You know, that's what I'm saying to myself. I'm like, God damn, Gemini, fuck, you know. I love the kid. It's like, I'm like his big brother. You know, we like I said, me and him never fights. We never. we always how we do it. We just fuck with each other, bust each other. Even if I do something stupid, or I say something stupid, he'll bust my balls about it. You know, we laugh about it. We never get on each other's ass. Not anything. He'll bust my balls and say something like, "You damn bald-headed fuck! What'd you do this for?" I'll be like, "What the fuck can I do now?" You know? It's, "Oh, you dumbass! You did this shit. Don't do that again." Oh, okay. Yeah. We laugh about it, go on about our fucking day. And whenever it's him and Ron, it just ain't that way. Ron takes it too personal. He gets it's like a while ago. I want to go for an example. When I got all pissed off and I stepped back at Ron and I told him, like, oh, once I did that, I was done. I wasn't mad anymore. Or I just said, you know what, fuck it. You know, I told him off. Now I was done. Argument over. I don't need to go on anymore. Because what point does it do? I know what was said. I seen what was said. You didn't seem to want to do anything about it. So I was done with your ass. That's simple. That's why I got mad about it. That's why I got upset. You know, rather than focus on, my thing was, rather than focusing on the problem at hand, he was more concerned about, well, me addressing the person who said it rather than the problem at hand. Rather, like, why are these accusations being thrown around on my server? You shouldn't be doing that, blah, 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 blah. He was more concerned about that. It's like he was trying to make it content or something. I don't know what he was thinking. And that's what pissed me off. And then you flip that on the other side of it, where he was like, well, you ain't going to talk to me like that. And talking down to me. You know, I'll put up with from a Walmart manager, a Kroger manager, you know, what I do for a living. I put up with that because I'm paid to do that. I get paid good money. Good money to put up that shit. I'll be goddamn if I put up with somebody, you know. and that's what made me mad, is that, well, motherfucker, you're talking about me and your goddamn server. You goddamn right I'm going to talk to you like that. That was my point. The fuck I hate, that's what I said. The fuck I hate, you know. And like I said, I blocked him on everything. You know, I know I've been talking about it today a little bit, but after today, I'm done with it. I'm not going to do it anymore. It's getting hot in here. I think I might just end it anyway. How long have I been going? Oh, the hell, it's far, man. I'm not used to this shit. I got a lot of people in here watching me. What the hell, it's far. And I like this when the chat's active. I'd rather do this than sit here and talking to chat. You know, so that's why they call it just chatting and Twitch. I can do this all night long. It's just when it gets dumb toxic shit, it wears me out. One time, speaking of the Stallion, he one of his last videos, he was like, "Twisted brother, you look awful tired, man. Like when you're up there, you seem like you're awful tired, like you're just going through the motions." I was like, "Tired? Do I look tired?" I don't feel like I'm fucking tired. Yeah. It's hot in this motherfucker because I got the air conditioner off and I didn't want it in the background. I'm gonna turn the air conditioner on. But that look tired. I just kept thinking to myself. I was like, all right, motherfucker. That's the next stream. I'll turn it up a notch. I'll be more anime. Let's go. Doing all that shit. I'm trying to do that shit. That shit wore me out more. That made me tired. try to be, let's go, people, give me that. I can't do that for 2 hours. I'm too old for that shit. But like I've been told that's what people like to see. They want you to see more animated and not like dragging people down and stoic and talking slow or all like people are trying. I've been getting pointers. People have been trying to tell me, get better at this, do better at that. And I've been trying. I'm struggling, and I'm trying. It's always going to be a work in progress. I agree. He's got talent, super creative. He's smart. Gemini's quickly. Gemini is great at that. Gemini is got a little bit of like I'll say it. He got a little bit of Tina. Tina is great at that. Very quick-witted with comebacks. I don't have that talent. Now, when I'm on camera, I don't have that talent with the quick comebacks. But when I'm just talking shit and chat, oh yeah, I'm fucking, but I've been on the internet for 30 fucking years, I can do that shit through text. And I'm very quickly when I'm just in chat, fucking around. I can do it there, great. But when it comes to on camera, yeah, I'm not as good at it. But I when it comes to talking in chat, yeah, I'm if Gemini see me, I'm cut up. I'll roast your ass bigger than shit. Especially if you make me mad, I'll tear you a new asshole. I'm brutal. But I'm not on camera. It's a weird kind of feeling to explain. Let me get off the game bucket. I'm not even playing the motherfucker anyway. It's very hard to explain. What am I hearing? That's the air conditioner, I guess. I thought I heard something that's doing the game. Okay, it's my air conditioner. Oh shit! I remember you two did that wrestling game. That was crazy. That was another Stallion fuck up. This is where my creative juices were flowing, and he's partial credit to that. I can't take full credit for it. He's partial credit. We wanted to dress that up to make people think we were actually going to fight each other. And Stallion couldn't hold his character long enough for us to fucking do it correctly. We were going to act like we're going to that's what like when Gemini and Ron and all them were doing the workout streams, and Gemini was leaning into that too. That was it. That was us trying to hype that up. That was us trying to get people to want to watch us, thinking we're actually going to fight each other. And then come to the actual fight night, we were just going to transfer to the game and then fight each other in the game. But Stallion fucked that up, because that's when I'd have to ask. I can't ask Stallion. I don't talk to it anymore. I'd have to ask Gemini. I think it's right when the Hades shit started. I think. I can't remember. There was something fucked it up. That fucked up the whole storyline. And we couldn't go through it. At the same thing, just to give an example, since we're talking now, the word styling would fuck shit up. Anybody remember the shadow shit that went on with Becky? And this shadowy figure would come on, and they said, we're going to go to a neutral ground, and I got some things I'm going to do, and it's going to fuck up your career, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm coming, Becky. Where are you, Becky? I'm waiting for you, Becky. Remember that, all that shit? Well, we got involved in that. I don't know what started it. I think Nemesis. I think I think it was him, and he was around. Yeah, it was Nemesis because he was one of Roxy's moderators, and I used to mod for Roxy. And that's why I lost my wrench to Roxy, because of that shadow shit. Because the Gamers Asylum got involved in it, and we found out later on that was him. But he was trying to get on my ass, saying, "Oh no, it ain't what it ain't me," and consider, he sent me a DM, and consider this a cease and desist letter because you're doing accusations of me. I'm not the shadow person. Blah, 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 blah. But then I found out later, about a month later, that he was. For example, that was my inexperience. He intimidated me, and it worked. What I should have done, I should have said, look, which I did do that, but he come back, I need to give me something to drink. I did do that, and he come back and say, well, I can't message Stallion. Stallion, he has me blocked. I can't talk to him. Because I said to him, for one, I said, Stallion's the one that started this shit to start with. I just went along with it because I thought it was good for the content. I was doing it for content. I thought it was good for the channel. But me and Becky wasn't getting along at the time anyway. So I was like, fuck it, looking into it. It's good for the channel. That's what my dumbass had thinking was. Then thinking about me in a half lane on down the road. Anyway, I wasn't thinking that far yet. Anyway, I laugh about it now. Becky laughs about it now too, but still at the time, so what I should have done, I said, first, it's Stallion's idea. Why don't you go after him? Why are you bothering me? And that's when he said, well, he's blocking us. I said, okay, well then fuck off. I had nothing to do with it. Kiss my ass, and I'll wipe my ass with your cease and desist letter. Because if you want to do anything, it's Stallion's channel. Had nothing to do with me, so fuck off. That's what I should have did. But I let him beat me. I let him win. He intimidated me. And there's been a couple times that's happened where I've had all kinds of content on my channel, and I get all either upset or in my feces or however you want to say it, and I would delete all my shit. I would have been monetized probably long fucking time ago before I finally ever did. I kept deleting my shit. I would get pissed off at Keemstar, I'd get pissed off at Becky, or I'd get pissed off at somebody, and I'd just delete my shit. And I don't know how many, including Becky. I don't know how many people told me that. Don't delete your shit. If you get mad or whatever, put it on private. Because it don't fuck with the algorithm. It don't fuck with your channel when you put it on private. And I didn't know that. I just deleted my shit. Had I not done that, I'd been monetized a long time ago. But that's how you learn. You live and you learn doing this shit. But yeah, that's another thing. He fucked up. He went off on his own with that Stallion shit. He didn't stick with the storyline or plot line, or however you want to say it. He didn't stick with how that was supposed to go work. I mean, he supposed to just follow along whatever they were doing, aka Gamers Asylum. Whatever he was doing, Stallion and myself was just supposed to play along with it. And like when the videos would come up, we would react to it, put our 2 cents on it. Like, who is that, Stallion? Well, I don't know. Who do you think it is? Blah, blah, blah. We were supposed to react to it, make some content out of it, blah, 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 blah. Stallion, in his brilliant mind, he decided to go off on his own and make it about himself, which he was very known to do. and fucked that whole storyline up. And I was, I was caught in the middle of it, and because we were going, I don't know, we're probably the same as now. Maybe have 10 to 11 people watching my ass, and because it was Becky and the shadow shit, and he was sending exclusive videos to us, and nobody's seen before, and we premiered it on the Push the Stallion show, and so that brought eyes on us. People were coming over, so we were going from 10 people probably to about, I don't know, 40 people, 40 to 50 people watching us. When we were starting out on
DJ
the
Keemstar.
I used to rage delete my accounts to Lamau, but now I bought movies on this account so I keep it haha. Plus just gotta be okay to be ourselves, sparkling heart emoji.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Thank you. I do that all the time. I bought I watch history. There's all kinds of free ones now. Right now, it's on the free. You know how they have the free ones? Once you got an ad blocker, or you pay for premium, they're free. I don't think you use ad blocker now. I think they stopped that. But I've been watching all the Star Treks. All the Star Treks are free this month. I think I'm up to the Search for Spock. I think that's what I'm up to now. I've been watching all the Star Treks again. Haven't seen them for a while. There's all kinds of movies coming out this year, too. That's another thing I was thinking about doing. I have another channel that I haven't launched yet. It's called Twisted. The fuck's that called? Twisted. I have to look it up. Twisted something. I had an old channel. There's an old channel of me called Twisted Reactions. I made that channel a long time ago. I forgot the fucking password. So I can't get it. But yeah, just on YouTube, if you want a good giggle, to watch some of my very early content where I suck real fucking bad, search for Twisted Reactions. That's early me. That's 2019 me. That's how early that is. Some of it's pretty decent, though. I did a review of a movie that I was almost in. It's a fan-made movie, a Friday the 13th movie. It's called Friday the 13th. Yeah, I lost the email. I tried everything I can think of to try to get it back, and I can't. I probably have to call YouTube or something to see if I can get it back. It's called Friday the 13th Vengeance, and a good friend of mine was doing it, and I was fucking around because I was backstage at one of the shootings, and the gear was there, and I said, "God damn, I wonder what," because because I'm still bald back then. I said, "I wonder what the hell I would look like in this get up, the Jason, the mask and the machete, and I wonder what I would look like on this get up. I wonder how I would look." He said, "Well, I have an audition, Jason. Yeah, go ahead and try it on. See what you look like. Yeah, you never know, you might be my guy." I'm like, "Oh shit, cool." So I put the Jason mask on and the get up and all that, back in the dressing room. And of course, the makeup person put makeup on me, so I look more undead, and I look like Jason. And he looked at me. He was, like all directors do. He was like, "Yeah, you look, yeah, no shit, you look pretty good, but you're not tall enough. I need Jason to be a little taller. You're too short." I said, "What that one motherfucker? I wear boots." And he laughed. He said, "Nah." I said, "You got good look about you. You look pretty good, but you're not. I needed him to be a little bit bigger, more stockier, yeah." But he said, "Yeah, you got to look now pretty good." But anyway, it's called Friday. Everyone, it's a very, very good movie. It's a fan-made film. It's on YouTube. It's called Friday the 13th Vengeance, and I reviewed that movie on that channel. I think it's still up. Let me see. Should be still up. That's early me. You wanted a good chuckle? Let me see if it's still up. Twisted reaction. Don't see it. Did it finally get deleted? Right, it might have got deleted to inactivity. I saved it. I saved that review. I'll re-upload that just for a giggle. So this is me from 7 years ago. I don't see it. It might have got deleted from inactivity. Let's try this. Twisted reactions. TwistedSMF. See if that comes up. Oh, there it is. There it fucking is. There it is. I'll put it in the chat. Holy shit, I found it. Now I lost the damn channel. Hang on, I go back there. View channel. Live. There we go. I'll move it back over here so that way I can do shit better. I won't be on that monitor. There we go. That's it. Oh, there we go. That's it. Yeah, I got 2 videos up for me reviewing Christine and the Friday the 13th movie. That's old me. Yeah, let's watch it. What the fuck? Desktop. That's what we're talking about. Let's watch it. Do it for a good giggle.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Look at this mess. See this? Bird shit.
That's Jason's dad, Elias
Hello, sir.
Voorhees.
Been a long time.
Just take me to the site.
Yes, sir. It's right this way, sir.
Pretty good movie for a fan-made film.
There they are, sir. It was a lot of work to get them side by side like this. People objected. I guess it's understandable, I suppose.
What of the boy?
Sir, he's not in the grave.
You'd be smart to keep
Kind
that
of
to
looks like
yourself.
shit.
Oh, no, sir, I wouldn't tell
Man,
anybody. No,
shit
sir,
equipment
nobody.
back in before I knew how to do 4K and all that stuff. So it might look a little grainy.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Voorhees. Thank you, sir.
That's Elias Voorhees. That's Jason's dad. I'm in it in just a second. Turn that off now. Where's that at? Where's that at? There we go. It'll be funny for a good chuckle. Well, I made that too damn long. Where's my old intro? That's gonna be a good giggle.
Leave my sister alone!
Kill him, Jason! Kill him! Kill them all! Kill him, boy!
Oh yeah! That Crystal Lake TV series coming out on Peacock, I think, and if I got my lore correctly, I think that's what it's going to be a lot about. it's going to be before Jason came along, and it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot more about Pamela and Elias Voorhees before Jason came along. I think that's why they're calling it Crystal Lake Memories. If I understand my lore right.
You're not my...
And I think what they're going to finally show, they dabbled on it in a couple movies, but Elias got the Book of the Dead. When Jason drowned in the lake, he used the Book of the Dead on Jason, that Necronomicon, and that's what brought Jason back to life, but it brought him back as the undead. That's how he survived all that time and all that shit. I think it's what they're finally going to say whenever he drowned in the lake.
Boy.
I'll get to me in a minute. I'm here somewhere. I think I'm just excited about the movie. There.
All right, my next one is over the Friday the 13th.
I've gotten fatter since then.
Sort of a good one.
Christmas! Holy Jesus, goddamn! Holy Jesus, jumping Christmas shit!
It's been done to death.
How are you? That's good.
That's good.
At this point, with Jason
God
everything.
Gotten fat.
The 2009, is that when the reboot thing came out? 2009? Yeah, that was good. I mean, it was a nice attempt to try to, revamp the franchise and get it back out there. But now with the lawsuit, and I think it's still pending, I think they settled one, and then as soon as they settle one part of this lawsuit, now another one pops up.
What the hell is going on?
Jason fucking Voorhees, that's what's going on.
So, God knows whenever this thing
I'll start to learn editing.
Settled, and we actually, get this thing back out on the big screen.
You want nothing but a big old pussy anyway.
I mean, right now it don't matter because of COVID, so I'm sure they're not in no hurry, to get this done. But still, it takes time to make a movie, so.
In my professional opinion, this guy's dead in shit.
It takes, anywhere from 6 months to a year, to make a movie. So, depending on the budget and, what have you. How I would do it if I had, say, Twisted, I like your stuff, I like how you think. How would you do it? This is how I would do it. I would start with Elias Voorhees. I think that'd be the way to do it. It hasn't been done before. Make him the main antagonist in the film. Make him the main bad guy. If you read some of the comics, and it's not Wikipedia, but it's like a Wikipedia for Friday the 13th. There's I'll put that in my description.
I think it's still up.
And it has anything Friday the 13th.
Does he think I'm a farthead?
Anything you can think of. It's like an encyclopedia for Friday the 13th.
I was just learning editing, and I was testing my editing job. This is funny as hell. I forgot all about this.
I'll put that in my description. So if you look into that, it will show what I'm talking about. If I understand it, like Elias and Pamela Voorhees, they can show you how they can show how they met, and if I understand it, like Pamela, which was shown in the original Friday the 13th movie.
You can't get over me. Am I fatter than this? I swear to God, it looks like I've gained weight.
She just was evil as Elias was. Now she just was mean as Elias was, and what propped her over that, what got her really going nuts, is when Jason drowned in the lake. That's when she started she really lost her mind at that point. I mean, you can show, like it does here in the Vengeance movie, show, where Jason drowned, and they used the Book of the Dead to bring Jason back. That explains how he came back. and why Jason seemed like he was just an unstoppable force. And it wasn't until part 4 before you finally killed him.
It's gonna take more than a poke in the ribs to put down this old dog. Yeah, that'll do it. That ought to do it.
Yeah, so it would
I love that
explain
part.
that a lot
Yeah,
more in detail.
that'll do it.
You can show Elias, like I said before, him being the main bad guy. You know, instead of Jason and Pamela, now it's Elias, and he's the one, you know, killing all the teenagers and still kind of leaving the same premise of the movie a little bit, you know, being Camp Crystal Lake a little bit, but you know, it'll lead up to that. Then it'll start being Camp Crystal Lake, and then, you know, it'll lead up to, like they showed here in Vengeance, when Jason drowned and these people were making out. And that's when Jason drowned, you know, and all that. They showed that in Vengeance. I put that movie in my description too. You can watch it right here for free on YouTube. It's a fan-made film, but it's up there with Never Hike Alone and Voorhees. You know, and all.
That's another series I recommend. It's called Never Hike Alone. Damn good fan-made Friday the 13th film. Damn good. If you've never seen it, search for Never Hike Alone.
All that, it's up there with that.
Our arrangement works well for both of us. I don't
So I definitely recommend it.
Business trips, and ask me what happens here.
Hey, Abigail.
Trying to think what else we could do, you know, with this movie. But I think that'd be a great way to not only reboot it, but maybe retell the story. You know, because a lot of you know, with generations that's gone by now, might not understand Jason and the original movie in 1980. You know, and where that come from and all that. So not only would you keep old school fans happy, but you might bring some new fans in.
Check out all my snacks back there against the wall. God damn, no wonder I got fat.
Friday the 13th franchise. Now, again, with me, you know, I'm a big guy. And it'll be a dream of mine, you know. Even if I
that'd be funny as hell. I would absolutely love that if I got to play Jason. That'd be cool as hell. I could be a bad guy and have fun with it.
I just had the honor of auditioning, putting the mask on, and the director said, "I'll go show me what you can do as Jason," you know. And I could, you know, that'd be a dream of mine. I would love to just the fact that I got the audition for it. Yes.
And people tell me all the time if they ever did Uncle Fester, I should audition for Uncle Fester. I get told that all the time.
Still would be cool.
That's me trying to fucking dance. There's a lot of this in it. That's me fucking around. I'm just learning editing. Check out Never Hike Alone, Family Movie Night. Yeah, but it's free on YouTube. It doesn't cost anything. Just Never Hike Alone. Friday the 13th Vengeance. That's what that is. There's another one. I can't think of the name of it. It'll come to me after stream. There's several fan-made movies that are damn good. You would swear, especially Never Hike Alone, that you would think it's a Friday the 13th movie. It's that damn good. Yeah, Man Behind the Mask. Yeah.
See.
That's another damn song. You start listening to it, you start humming the motherfucker. Like your mama did that damn I'm in love with the shitter. He's up and she's rolling, keep going. I'm in love with the shitter. I've seen that motherfucker for 3 damn days.
Trying to think what else. My brain's kind of, you know how when you get ready to sit down in this chair and you get ready to make a video, and you're like, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. That's pretty much really it. I think that's kind of what set everything up, and it would lead everything right up to the part where it starts off in 19, or it says right in the first part of Friday the 13th, where it says 1958, and you know it'll lead up to that part, and that's where the movie will end, I guess, right there. And then after that, you can bring in I guess it would depend on where you want to go from there.
Some folks have a strange idea entertainment.
Or would you bring Pamela back and start doing that prop?
I learned the editing. I was showing
Maybe
off.
have her like that this retold story was successful, and then you made the sequel to that. Maybe the first 20-25 minutes you start off with Pamela, and then when Pamela dies, gets her head chopped off, you know, and all that, and then you start leaving Jason there on. I think that'd be a great way to reboot it, get it back going again.
Oh, I forgot the.
It's got a death curse.
It's got a death curse. I forgot the other. I got another channel I was going to launch. I forget the name of it, but I haven't launched it yet. But that's what I was going to do. I was going to relaunch the Twisted Reactions. There's a lot of movies coming out this year, and I thought about doing it. You know, actually touching grass for once. But I went and seen the last Michael movie. I went out and seen that, and I thought about doing that. Maybe I ought to do that. You know, start reacting to shit. You know, reacting to TV shows, react to movies, and just for a change of pace, and not do the drama all the time. I just haven't launched the channel. You know, basically relaunch this. That's what I was thinking about doing.
That's really the only other option. The only other option is to make a TV series out of it. Start it, you know, because we already had it in the movie.
Which we're doing now with Crystal Lake Memories. It'll be on Peacock. I think it comes out in September, October, somewhere around there.
So just retell the story. Maybe even do it that way to be successful. Maybe instead of doing that, go to Chucky route, you know, and where it's going to be on the Sci-Fi Channel, which I'll be reviewing that too.
The Chucky TV series was good, but I only liked the first 2 seasons. After that, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I got lost.
When it comes out, maybe, you know, go that route and start, you know, making it like a TV show, you know, on Netflix or what have you. That's all I got for this one. I'm split. Have you noticed I'm splitting these videos up because I want to keep them, you know, real.
I had planned. Yeah, I think the plot line, the theme I had was 10 movies that deserved a reboot or a recast or a reimagining or you know, need another shot at it. Like the other one I had was Christine. That's on there too.
Relatively, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes long, somewhere in that ballpark.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Got a pop.
I forgot all about that. I need to get that sound bite. That is a fucking good one. I need to get that again. I need to get this sound bite because that would be a good fucking sound bite.
Because I want to keep them, you know, relatively, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes long, somewhere in that ballpark.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Because if I put all 5 of these together, you know, it's going to be over an hour long. And nobody wants to sit through an hour-long video. So I'm doing that for you, my subscribers, so we don't want to sit there. If you don't care about that movie, I don't care about that movie. Oh, number 4, he likes that one. Okay, you know, so here we are, number 4 was Friday the 13th. So comment down below.
Oh, it's
tell me
5.
what you
5
think.
of that, 10, 5.
If you have the reins to redo this franchise, how will you do it? Let me know.
May I have your assistance, kind sir?
Why,
That's back when I was watching wrestling.
Oh,
Well, that's the early me. There's another one up here. Yeah, where I do Christine. I talk about Christine. You can watch that one if you want to. That's my old channel. Yeah, it's got 2,000 subs on that one. I just need to figure out how to get the damn password to it. I can't. I don't have the. I think what happened with the email. I switched internet providers, so I lost access to the email. Then I forgot the damn password. I didn't have the phone number anymore, so I couldn't reactivate it with the phone number. You know, send text, had to send a code through text. So I lost every access that I had to it. So I don't know if I can call YouTube and somehow I can get it back. I don't know. But that's what I thought about doing. I thought about relaunching. See what me find what that channel's called. Get that off there so don't see all my shit. Switch account. Twisted Breakdown. That's what it was called. I haven't made any graphics for it. I haven't done anything with it yet. But yeah, that was I thought about maybe relaunching that channel. And yeah, it was going to be called Twisted Breakdown. Then I got another one that's called Artificially Twisted, but that was going to be all my AI shit, but I just been uploading here to Twisted. And if you missed my baby oil video that I did earlier, I'll upload that after stream. Actually, it's already up. I just have to put it on public. I have it unlisted. Because I said it to Gemini before stream. Because I wanted him to see it before I played it. He's the one who gave me the idea. Like I said earlier, he sent me that to what I use for the logo of, the image of the video. He wanted me to put that for my avatar. And first I thought somebody was already roasting me, already ribbing me, already making fun of me, making memes on me, whatever. And he sent me that without saying anything. He just sent me the image. And then he said, he said something, did you want to do something with it or something other? And I didn't really know what he meant. And then he said, oh, no, I want you to do this with it. So it, lines up with the other channels. So it looks all uniform and streamlined, never more dark, never more this, never more that. So that way it says, even though my channel called TwistedSMF, it says never more twisted on the logo. So he wanted to make sure it looked all streamlined, look nice and pretty, So I was like, I understood it. That's cool. I had fun, no problem. So I switched it, but to what it is now. But at the first one he sent me had the picture of the baby oil in it. I was like, oh my God, they're starting already fucking with me. Those motherfuckers. I thought it was that. That's what he was telling me. That they're already starting to fucking making memes on my ass because I let Ron have it, He said, no, dummy, I want that, but you put that for your avatar. I was like, oh, okay. That's how it is, man. Me and him fuck with each other all the time. That's how we've always dealt with it. Even when we aggravated each other, even a little bit mad. We just bust each other's balls, and that was the end of it. I think that's why we always got along, because we never took it seriously. We never took it personal. It'd take him to explain it, maybe, why we always got along. It's a weird dynamic. I'm the same way with Becky. The only time Becky pissed me off was when she went back to the LCU. The same way with her. Well, I always got along with Becky. That's the only time me and her ever fought was that. It's the same thing with her. It took her a long damn time before she forgave me over that Reddit shit. Well, I won't call it here, but like I said, you can watch the Christine one if you want to. Don't bother subscribing to it. I mean, you can if you want to, but I can't update it because I ain't got access to it. But if you all like that, of me reacting to shit and doing that type of shit, I can do that. I can start doing that shit. I probably could just do it here on Twisted. Rather than launching a new channel, I could just start uploading videos again like I used to do. I'm always up for trying new shit. I'll be streaming tomorrow, same normal time, 8:30. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to Gemini yet, so we got a lot of new channels coming up. So I'm not sure if that's my permanent time slot or not. But we got to talk with the other hosts, see what time is good for them. Love the reactions. I might start doing it. I got to start talking to them. Gemini rather, and see what time, because people, some people, like me, work for a living and got families and so forth, and I don't can stream at some certain times, so we got to work all that out. So I don't know if my time slot is 8:30 or not, but that's just what we're rolling with right now. Just that's what we have, because Gemini's wanting to host, he wants people up there, the ones that can host, he wants them up there, until he gets the other ones either worked in or because he's doing interns now. Vanilla Coke's been kind of in the, she's kind of like LCU. She was in the fans, she was in the chat. Kind of like me, just worked her way in. All of a sudden, and I was moderating for Becky Boop on Local Queens. That's how I started. I started out as a moderator, and I just kind of worked my way in there. So that's what kind of what Vanilla Coke did. I'm always working on Gemini streams. Yeah, that's what I do in the morning. I'm just now starting on my personal phone using Bluetooth. And so that's what I'm doing now. Like I'll listen to Local Cafe and things like that. I'll be listening to it on Bluetooth while I'm working. I'm cheating a little bit. It does help when you're working and you're listening to something while you're working. Because it does pass the time and make the job a lot less stressful. I can be listening to that while I'm working and it doesn't feel like a long ass fucking day. That's one reason why I do that. And I can keep up with all the gossip and all the news and shit. Stop feeling behind. Because that's what I had to do with, speaking of Locale Rain, that's what I had to do with that because King moved the fucking time slot like noon or some shit. And I couldn't watch it because I was fucking working. So I had to listen to it through Bluetooth. I was a pain in the dick, but I did it. What I'm doing tomorrow, I hopefully don't react so damn much. I'll actually play today. Now I'm going to play it all day tomorrow offline. I was going to do it today. Just pick up, where I left off and just start streaming it wherever I left off. But so much shit happened today, and I wanted to get on and play earlier, by myself and just level my mage and play by myself. That sounds wrong. Or is that what I walked into? Somebody gonna clip that shit. Okay, anyway, I can't watch what you say sometimes. People love to clip shit. Okay, anyway, but just that, I don't know, where I got into it with Ron and just, you do that when you get mad and things happen and you just sit there and you're watching something on YouTube, shaking your head and cussing. I can't believe that fucking shit. You're saying that to yourself. I can't believe that shit. I tried to keep out of that fucking shit. I tried to stay in my own goddamn lane, not get in the middle of it. And I'll be a mother. I'm doing this. I'm sitting there saying this to myself. And I'll be a motherfucker. And once I was pissed off around, I was just doing that the whole time. Sitting here discussing one. God damn mother son of a, I can't believe that motherfucker. I was doing it, and I just. I'm like that. Once I get it out of my system, I'm fine after that. I was like that with Stallion. I was done with him. I put him on block and went on with my day. Now, of course, some people will probably say, well, how did he always come back then? Because somehow he always worked his way back. Few times that I was done with him, something would happen, and I would have to talk to him about something that happened. And say, hey, they're talking to you about this, and I'm involved in it. Blah, 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 blah. I thought you would know. And then whatever I was mad about, I got over it. Then we started talking again. That's how me and him fought all the time. We both would get mad at each other. Sometimes it'll last a week. Sometimes it'll go a whole fucking month we'd be mad at each other. This is the maddest we've been mad. This is the longest we've never talked ever. Because that's how it's finally done. And that's how it was. It just somehow he just kept coming back. Somehow or another, it's I don't know, like meant to be or whatever the fuck it was, but he just kept coming back. Like I thought I was done with him. God damn. Well, people love it. People like the content. Fuck it. I'll do it. I sucked it up sometimes. I didn't like working with him. But people like it. Dude, I don't know what people told you this, but you two work good together. You two have good chemistry. Blah, blah, blah. All the people would tell me. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I fucking don't see it. I'm saying that to myself. But me and him, we started off good. And like I said about Wonderland, shit, that first week we first did that show because Wonderland was new, and Gemini, whenever he streams, when he's on a good night, he'll go. A lot of people watching him. So and we would get the redirect from him, and we were having like a massive fucking audience for us. I mean, gotta have that Gemini. There was as much as 200, 250 people. I think was watching us, 150, something. Well, anywhere from 100 to 250 people. And that's a lot for us. I mean, for like Kingstar, but I'd be, that's pathetic. He would say. But that was a lot for us. That was like 1,000 people for us at the time. And that first couple of weeks, we were doing great. What killed that? Same as all the other fucking times. Killed the fucking momentum. We got so there's something I wish from Gemini. Me and Gemini, we talked about this. So that's something else I can say. Me and Gemini, we talked about this earlier, and we're going to do a show, me and him, and that's all we're going to do. We're going to sit here and just talk about shit that happened between two of us in both of our careers. You remember when this happened? Oh God, you remember when this happened? We're going to do a stream like that. Just me and him shoot shit. Just me and him talking about shit that's happened in the past almost 2 years we've known each other. And that's what we're going to do. It's just what I'm doing now. And shit, I thought I was going with that. But we want to do a stream like that because there have been a lot of times where he wishes the same thing I wish, that he'll be trying to make a point about something. My voice started to get hoarse while I've been talking so much. He'd be trying to make a point about something, and he'd be like, "Oh God, I forgot what the hell that was," or "I wish I had some context or a receipt. Damn it, I don't have it. I wish I had somebody here to bring it up. I wish I had somebody here to back me up." And I'm the same way. I would say shit like that. And we were talking about that earlier, so we thought maybe we'll do a show like that. Me and him just shooting shit and talk about everything that's happened to us in the past year and a half. Oh shit! Well, I'm going to end it here. I'll be back at 8:30 with some more Tour de WoW and context. I see you all the time. I think you're in Gemini's channel. Yeah, so yeah, I'll see you in there all the time. So welcome. Glad to see people here enjoying the content because that's what makes this worthwhile. When I see people who enjoy my shit, enjoy what I'm doing, me sitting here and spouting off for however how long I've been up here. 2 hours and 49 minutes. Holy shit. That's what makes doing this worthwhile. Now, King, he would be like, "Oh, I'm Kingstar." Yeah, he puts up the front like that, but he does appreciate his fans. He just tries to act like he's Billy Badass. You don't fool me, King, but I watched the early you. You don't fool me, brother. You sound like you're a big bad Billy Badass. No. You appreciate your fans just as much as anybody else, but pay your fucking bills, brother. I can see through your bullshit, pal. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care of this. Will be my old intro. I ain't made an outro yet. Where's that? Here we go. Oh no, I did this one. I forgot I made that one. Y'all take care.
Once upon a midnight dreary. Yeah. They counted me out. But the raven said, nevermore. Twisted! SMF. Twisted! SMF. Still standing, middle fingers to the doubters demand. From wall battlegrounds to the newest shit. One shot wipes and legendary loot. Guild chat toxic, but the vibe stay true. Leroy rushing straight through the fire. Tank disconnected, but we still survive. Keyboard slamming, headset loud. Twisted as a meth, got the rowdy crowd. And once a week when the lights go red, Lady Reaper rise from the dead. Twisted Reaper take control. Another wild night rocking the show. Who we are, TwistedSMF. What we built, nevermore. Who we trust, the loyal ones. What we fear, They said the drama would bury me, but pressure just made a legacy. New home, same fire, same soul. Still standing while the weak lose control. Raven wings over every stream. Built this life